Welcome back to another broadcast from me, a flu-infected Lunakore. Still not feeling entirely great, so I'm not going to be as peppy or perky as usual, but I'll try my best. Just gonna invite some people.
There's a time-limited mission alert available. Check navigation.
I'm just gonna put on Netflix.
I'm detecting forces nearby. Do you have a matching relic? A fissure. Defend yourself and use reactive to open relics. The enemies are dropping reactives. Keep fighting. Look for more reactives. Keep going. Nobody knows you're here.
Ignis is better than Amprex, by the way. I'm not sure who's using the Amprex, but they really need to invest. Ignis is way better. I'm just gonna check at the end here, because, whoops, occasionally a lot of Ayatan statues like to appear right here at the end. Oops. There you go. There. Move the binder for you. Alright, hang on. I just gotta go to my PlayStation menu to respond to somebody real quick. Alright, there we go. Stop trying to eat my headphones, kitty. Yes, I love you. Yes, I love you. Yes, I love you. Can I have my hand back? Thank you. Oh, the big baby. Oh, the big baby. Oh man, I'm like 2 days away from my new armor set. Network not responding. Interesting. Hey, got a coupon and I know exactly what I'm gonna go buy with it. Oh shit, I shouldn't be doing that. It's copyrighted. Thank you kindly. Actually, wonder how those look on my necros. That actually didn't look half bad. Hang on. What the hell was that thing called? The something or other shoulder plates. Is that it? No. Oh, there it is. Vitala. And it doesn't look right. Nah. There we go. Alright. Figured I'd use that coupon real. Oh shit, before I go back into the mission, I almost forgot to withdraw that revenant crap. Should probably get to that. It's been in my foundry for a while. In progress. Revenant. Revenant helmet. Revenant chassis. Revenant systems. I'm also going to need this. And this. And this.
I've been thinking, Operator. I thought you'd want to know.
Alright, Neo and 5.
Hey, Lunakore.
Hey, what's up, T-Pen?
Nada, what are you doing, buddy? Is now an okay time to meet with that clan leader?
Hey, if he wants to join the party, no problem. I'm streaming.
Alright, let me just shoot
Invite
him
whoever
an
you
invite
want,
here.
actually. This party's dead as fuck. I just made it. Nobody joined. I don't like throwing out invites to everybody. Like, sometimes I'll throw
No,
out
I
a
hear
couple of invites for people who, like, wanted to join, but I don't feel like annoying everybody. If they want
What's
to join, they'll join.
Are you streaming on Twitch? Because I don't think I actually have you on Twitch.
I don't stream through Twitch a lot because the auto-uploading shit never seems to work for me.
Okay. So yeah, Nude Warrior, this is Lunakore. He's the big boss of the Alliance there.
The big
Hello,
tuna.
sir.
How you doing?
I'm alright, man. I'm alright. We've been staying up late the past couple of days messing with our dojo.
I suggest
Yeah.
you, if you only have 15 members, wait, did you have 15 or 25? T-Pen's message
15 out of
confused me.
20.
Why would it be 15 out of 20? Your clan can only be,
We're...
the sizes are 10 and then 30.
Oh, really? Well,
Your
okay,
capacity
15
must
out
be,
of 30 then.
yeah, it's 15 out of 30. I would suggest if 5 of those people aren't online much, send them a message on PSN, let them know that you're gonna like boot them for like a week, and then just build the shit out of your dojo as a ghost size, because it'll cost a lot less.
Well, we could do that. We've been,
The resource
we've been doing
cost
pretty good
scale.
builds, though.
Oh no, it's not a big
I
deal.
know.
If they're all active, by all means, definitely keep them. Just make sure you invite a couple more people to help carry that weight a little bit. Building that first early stages of a dojo is a nightmare.
Oh, we're already well past all that.
Yeah, no, he's working on decorations, dude. He's got a phenomenal decorated dojo.
Well, no, that's what I'm saying. They, like, the decorating is going to cost you millions. Millions and millions. I'm currently redecorating
Oh,
my
I've
own
been,
dojo because they increased the capacity for most rooms.
Well, I've been playing for almost 2 years, and so I've got...
Surprised I've never run into you.
resources. Oh, well, you know...
Well, then again, I may have never run into you, but hell if I can remember every person
My-
I've ever played a mission with.
My name
Right.
is off-putting to some people, even though it's because it's from a childhood memory with my family, and it was very funny. It's a wholesome memory, but my name's Nude Warrior.
Is there...
That's your actual name?
No. That's my.
I was waiting for the
Just gotta
ending of that story. You just kind of left it hanging halfway through.
It's
Like, there's a very
okay, so
interesting
me and-
story behind this. Period.
It is. It's actually funny. Okay, so me and my sister, we're growing up, right? And
Why am I still
our
collecting reactors? I
stepdad,
have 10 out of 10.
our stepdad had an Atari in the closet, and we found it, and he hooked it up, and it was kind of a bonding moment because he was, pretty harsh. But so we're sitting there playing games, and we're gamers and all. And we graduate up to a Nintendo, and it's Christmas, and we hook it up, and everyone's in there playing and hanging out, and we're playing Gauntlet. And she's first player because she's older, and she kicks my ass. So she's red archer or red mage, and I'm blue warrior. And I don't know if you remember Gauntlet on the Nintendo, but
I'm a video game collector.
if
I
you-
have about 5,000 games, including every good game for every console you've ever heard of.
okay, so you can test this.
I have
Whip that game
the
out and
game.
get a second player. Whip that game out, get a second player to be the warrior, and it'll be blue warrior. And when he's about to die, it's supposed to say, blue warrior is about to die. But when I was a kid, all I could hear it saying was, nude warrior is about to die.
Fucking voice acting from 1992.
Yeah, and I showed my parents, and my mom laughed her ass off. They were rolling. It was funny. So,
It's okay.
yeah, that
I have
memory
one of
stuck
those
with me.
McDonald's minion toys that says "fuck off." they say it. They on their actual quote they say he says "oovalaboo" or something like that. It does not sound like "oovalaboo." It sounds like "fuck off."
What it sounds like is the voice actor that went in there that day was having a bad day.
Man. I put that thing in like a hard acrylic case. Somebody offered me $25 for it, and I was like, hell no. This thing's gonna go down in history as like one of the most notorious toys they ever made. It's a kid's McDonald's toy that says "fuck off."
Nice.
That's awesome.
Well, well, I'm really the alliance we were in wasn't very active,
Sorry, I'm
and that's
actually sick
really
with
what
the
I'm
flu
trying,
right now, so ignore the
trying to
random
focus
coughing
on.
and choking and whatever.
So, if what would you think about us joining the alliance? See, I thought it was 20 members.
You're already invited. Check your inbox.
Oh, cool, awesome.
I
Hold on,
sent
let me
that
double check, cause
like 30 minutes ago or more.
right. Right. Well, right now, I'll let you know because he told me that you're big on the numbers, and he
Not really.
explained it
No,
to
no,
me,
no.
so I completely understand.
The basics of
So
it is
here's
the alliance has a capacity max, and as long as
right,
you're in the alliance, just do your job as a clan owner and try to keep your clan active and full. If half your clan members are not on for a year, kick them out for somebody who's actually playing the
oh
game,
no,
or
no,
try to make sure you're at least
I got a
sort of
30-day
full
boot.
up. Like 15 out of 30 isn't bad. You're only wasting like 15 slots there. But there's situations where, like, for example, maybe a month ago, one of the members, Biano, expanded his clan from 100 to 300. That created 200 reserved empty spots. So it's like I was kind of on his ass to make sure he fills that up pretty quick because I had to kick out a
Right,
shitload of people to make space for those
right.
empty slots. You
I
know?
don't know if we'll ever. I don't know if we'll ever move past up to 100. I don't really
Oh,
know. But
don't
here's the
worry about
deal.
your clan size.
Um,
Don't worry about your clan size. Just
we have,
expand as you want to expand whenever you see your clan decides it wants to
okay.
expand. I'm very lenient. I'm very
Listen,
easygoing. Don't worry.
there's a tactic I learned from an earlier alliance I was in that kind of fell apart, but it worked. But then I don't know what happened. I think I left because I don't know. Anyway, here's the thing. They would the alliance members would get people wanting to join their alliance or wanting to join their clan to be in the alliance, and their clan to be full. So they would message other people in the alliance and ask if their clan was full and switch those members over to that clan so they could be in the alliance. Is that something you guys do? If it is, keep me in mind.
We do. Whenever clans are slowly, like, if somebody messages me, they're like, dude, my clan is fucking dead. It's like me and one other guy on all the time. I'm like, you know what? I'm just gonna message your clan owner, tell them, are you coming back or what? If he doesn't respond, I'm just gonna remove them from the alliance, let them know they can come back at any time. Like, say they come back to the game a year later, they're more than welcome to join back. But those players want to be in something that's active and chatty and fun. So they're more than welcome to join my clan or migrate from clan to clan. There's no hard feelings between any of that.
Right.
Eventually, what happens is most people end up joining my clan for quite a long time, and once they feel like they want to make their own clan, they eventually go back and try to create their own clan. In cases like that, I try to tell people, make a second account. Say you have your own dojo and it's already like semi-built up, you can leave it and go back to it. Just make a second account, make your secondary account the clan owner, and then go do what you want to do on your main account. Just go back to
Right.
it and retake control whenever. The only time I would suggest that is if your clan is completely dead. Like, if it's just you and you're the owner and nobody else is playing, well, I've had a couple of people come over because of that.
Are
Like,
you
moderate wise.
are you super busy right now, Luna?
Not really, just popping some relics.
Would you like to look around at our dojo?
I have to run 2 more relics first. I told somebody I would pop a couple
That's
of
fine.
X stiletto relics, and I radianted them, and
We're gonna be on for a minute, so. But our hold on, let me get this right, because I have a unified theme for the entire dojo that just
same.
permeates.
I started out as original, authentic Japanese mountainside dojo style, and then it eventually started
Nice.
evolving into a more authentic Japanese dojo mountainside with a tad of, Orokin update. I've been trying to gold plate everything.
Nice. We are, my clan name's Renegade Stalkers, and we're the reason you guys know when the Acolytes are coming. Basically, like we're, like this, there's the Stalker and his Acolytes. And we're
you
in
mean
those ranks.
your
Yeah,
clan lore, like.
Yeah, the meta,
I thought you meant
our
like
meta.
an actual, like, they're coming. I'm like, nobody knows when they're coming. PC gets them, and then we know we're getting it like 3 weeks later. That's pretty much the only way
but,
we
like,
know.
inside that. So the nature of that mission is that we can't let the Tenno know because it would just ruin it. B, we can't let the Stalker know because then we'd be toast. So our clan base is inside the Kuiper Belt object Ultima Thule.
Why didn't you call yourself the
And
Renegade Acolytes?
Renegade Stalker.
I'm sorry, I'm just,
I came up
you
with
know,
a name.
poking.
It's okay. I came up with a name because there were a couple weeks ago there was like talk of
Hey, don't worry about it.
making
My clan name is
Stalker
based off
mode.
a member who got banned. It was supposed to be in memory of him for like 6 months, and it's been like 4 years that I still have not gotten around to changing it.
Right. That's what's up. So
I'm not worried about what people's clan name is, but I'm pretty happy that you have a lore behind yours. Makes sense. It's always nice
oh,
when there's a story.
it's everything. So our clan is actually when you come into the clan hall, it's a little different, and I don't want to ruin it for you. So when you come in here, just remember our base is actually 6 miles inside a Kuiper Belt object, which is the Ultima Thule is an actual dwarf planet, and it's only 19 miles in diameter. So 2 miles in is where you're going to spawn, and then you're going to have to teleport 2 miles further in, and then you're going to have to teleport 2 miles further in, and so 6 miles in is where the dojo proper is. And then instead of life support systems, we have life management biomes, because it lowers our signatures, so we can't be detected so easily.
So you actually put a lot of thought into like the backstory of the dojo itself. Mine is a giant bird. It's called the space pigeon.
Nice.
That's about the furthest I've gone with lore on it. It's a 5-floor dojo. It's mostly old school decoration, and that's back when decoration caps were extremely restrictive. Like, example, many rooms in the dojo, you could only place 5 decorations. That was it.
Yeah. I remember because we
Since
just
the major
went...
update, I've been super busy trying to update it, but I mean, so many other clans have such a huge leg up and head start because they're all smaller. Me, for example, like I said, I'm trying to go plate my dojo, but a lot of that Orokin crap costs me 1,500 Oxium per decoration. That's a lot of Oxium.
That is a lot of Oxium.
It's been costing quite a lot of time and quite a bit of Oxium, but it'll get done when it gets done.
Right. Well, we're going to be on for a little while, and just kind of running around.
You guys are welcome to
our dojo.
chill out in my party and chat and whatever.
Okay.
You can invite your friends, like I said.
These are the most active ones. Louis is one of the founders, and then Oblivion is one of our newer recruits, but he is he's donated like 16,000.
We do have a community and a Discord. People are super lazy with joining both, and I have no idea why.
Well, I don't have a computer, so if I can't do Discord on my smartphone,
you can do Discord on a phone. It does have a phone app. In fact, that's how me and my wife keep in touch when she's at work. She knows that if she messages me on Discord, I'm probably going to see it.
Nice. Well, here's how bad I am with like new tech. I
call her my wife. She's not really my wife, but Lady Luna. I just call her waifu. Wifey.
I accidentally backed out of the Twitch stream like 7 times the other day because I don't know how to navigate Twitch with a controller. I could do it on my phone. But hello. Well, this is an introductory. We're going to be in this alliance. Lunakore is the big bad leader of that alliance, and we're saying howdy.
You had to string those words together. Bad leader. Wow. Way to break the ice.
Well, like,
I'm kidding.
Big bad leader. You know what I mean. Big boss
I know, but
man.
it's just the way it sounded. It's like, really? You just had to put those 2 words together? Not badass leader. No, bad leader.
Okay, this is the badass big alliance leader, Mr. One and Only.
Sorry, I like to fuck with people. I like to like joke around or whatever. Keeps people in a good mood.
Here, after he's done popping a couple of relics, I've told him the lore. He's gonna come take a little look-see at our awesome dojo. Cool. Yeah, this thing in here is like freaking magical. I told you guys I've resurrected a lost biome when I did this. This is insane.
You guys could always check out mine at any time. It's very, very heavy under construction, like most people's dojos should be right now.
Right. Oh, yeah.
It used to be 100% finished. Max capacity, 100 rooms, fully decorated, but like I said, that last update literally put my dojo from being like 101% complete, because we have the Ignis Wraith, I say 101, to like 20% complete decorations wise. I was like, shit. That's a lot of extra work.
But fellas, Lunakore, his clan dojo is also has a unified theme, and his is, I believe it's, did you say Mountain Samurai?
Mountainside. It used to be mountainside, like authentic, like dojo style, like a Japanese dojo. I tried to keep a lot of like the nature styles and the actual original like samurai style decorations and Japanese style decorations. But when all the like Orokin stuff just came out, I was like, ooh, shiny. So recently, it's gone from authentic Japanese to like authentic Japanese with a whole lot of Orokin crap mixed in. So. I just can't resist. It's white and gold and shiny, and I'm like, ew. Oh. Oh, definitely. I have to pop one more relic here. It's just another Axie. I radianted a couple of Axies for a friend who needs the Axe Stilettos. He only had 45 plat, and people were trying to charge him like 150 to 200 plat for an Axe Stiletto, and I'm like, dude, it's worth like 30. If you buy part by part, seriously. People are being greedy. I like to tell people, if you're wondering about a price check on any frame that's not been vaulted yet, like it's just one of the regular farmable frames, the automatic price is 30 to 75 plat. 30 at an absolute low, 50 at an average, 75 at a high. Anyone charging 100 or more is just being greedy. They'll probably sell it for 100, but it's going to take them a hell of a lot longer than the guy who sold 4 sets in that time for 75 each.
Right.
Right. Oh, Luna,
I wouldn't rely on those applications ever. I've been playing this game for a very long time, every single day, never missed a beat for going on 5 years. I have yet to see a single price match on that those applications like Warframe Market that is remotely close to what the actual numbers are that you'll buy and sell for in game. You could use it as like a rough ballpark, but I like to tell people the reason those applications are not like good and reliable is here's the algorithm they're based on. They literally gauge and record every single linked item that's ever been linked in the trade tab after a WTS or a WTB. That's its algorithm. So it doesn't actually know what people actually sold or haggled the price for. They just know what people are saying want to buy and want to sell for, and it finds the medians from that. Now, that means that if I go into the market on any console, on any platform, probably PC would help, that's probably where it gets most of its algorithm, I can just say selling this item and buying that same item for 10,000 plat every 2 minutes for 2 weeks, and I guarantee you I'm going to fuck with the price on Warframe Market. It's very easy to, like, manipulate it, and it's, like, not based on actual sales. That's what I don't like. I wish there was an app that would gauge it properly. See, that's not a terrible way to do it, but you're probably either losing or gaining blat on that. Like, who knows? Like, there's no real way. The best thing I could tell you guys is if you really want a price check, ask an alliance. Now, if you ask for a Riven price check, ignore the guy named King Caliber. He's a good guy, but every price I've ever seen him put on a Riven mod is like, oh, that's totally worth like 850, and I'm like, more like 150. It's because he's a Riven seller. Yeah, but it's a god roll. I'm like, doesn't matter. Like, I'm sure he sells them just fine. Like, people buy these ribbons, but I'm just not one of those people who could, like, bring myself to sell a friggin' mod for, you know, 4 times what I believe it's actually worth. But hey, if he believes it's worth that and he sells it for that, more power to him. I pity the idiots who pay those prices. I mean, the only expensive ribbons I've ever purchased... Ooh, Frame Fighter icon. Frame Fighter! I found a Frame Fighter.
Yeah, I need to find the rest of those out.
Where are they at?
Everywhere. There's two on every planet, except there's 1 on one planet and 3 on Earth. This one was for Trinity. Nice.
Oh, they're like Selmacore clones.
Yeah,
they're
like
Selmacore tones and Cephalon fragments. Okay.
Yep.
Cool. By the way, when you come to the dojo, watch out for the bottom floor. you know, because we're renegades and we're stalkers, we can't really just go out and buy reactors all brand new and shiny. So ours are kind of secondhand from derelict vessels we find drifting.
All
And
of
there's a
my
radiation leak
reactors
in the
are in the
basement.
basement as well.
Yeah,
They
yeah, we
actually,
have a
they are
radiation
in the
leak
shape of a giant solar panel.
Nice.
That's what the explanation for that floor. The whole floor is shaped like a giant solar panel, and it's all the reactor labs that I needed to hit the max 100 room capacity with the rooms that I wanted in my dojo. The only reason there's 100 rooms is the dojo was very well designed and built. It was actually, I blueprinted the hell out of it to scale before I actually ever began building it. But
Right.
with the leftover rooms, I decided to build a maze. And I did. And people get
Nice.
lost in there occasionally, and it's fun. And now, since the decoration capacity increase happened, that maze is about to get a lot more amazing.
See, I'm not the only one that does that.
Well, my maze is actually fun. The problem is right
So is
now
ours.
it's a no map allowed maze, because it was, you know, if you use a map, it's pretty simple. Like, just zoom out your map and find your way out kind of thing. What I decided to do with it is, since the decoration capacity, I'm going to turn each and every room in the maze into a maze in itself,
Oh, nice.
which is just going to be overcomplicated the holy hell. And I cannot wait. What's up, Rhino? Yeah, I
Alright,
could
I'll
see
be right
chat,
back.
gaming noobs. Sorry, I wasn't. I was in the middle of a mission. Wasn't really paying attention to the chat.
I'll be right back.
A Vectus right
I'd say
now, like
150 to
150 to 175. Yeah. I'd try to avoid paying 200. I sell them personally for 175, and I actually stopped selling them because I could always wait a little while, and they're just going to go up.
Yeah, the
My
longer
advice to
wait,
you
the less.
is you really don't need it unless you're talking for mastery. If you're looking to make a hole in Eidolons, use the Lanka or just wait for the Rubico Prime that's coming out with Chroma Prime. I still prefer the Lanka because I have two very amazing ribbons, but Snipetron's okay, but get the Snipetron Vandal, it's better. Can't get out of this menu. There we go. There we go.
It all depends on what you like too. Like I love the Sycrus, I love the Piranha, but I also use the Static Core a lot.
You guys can invite me to your dojo
Mirror
if you
Guts.
like. I am out of those missions. I'll take a look around.
Wherever you have your spawn point set, that's where he'll spawn. Yeah.
What's up, bud? Ain't seen you in a while. This is what I use for killing Eidolons.
Operator, are you enjoying the view? If I may say, Operator, your chosen Warframe suits you.
You go to the Alliance menu in the chat tab, and you click my name and hit invite. You don't have to add me. I'm in your alliance list now. I'm pretty much always online. So. The only time my console's turned off is when I sleep. Even if I'm not home, if it's daytime, my console's on.
You should see a crazy tab, Alliance chat tab now with like tons of people in it. Just find his name through there and invite him.
The Alliance tab is the one directly next to your Clan Chat tab. Clan Chat tab is the shield icon.
It may not have updated then. Yeah, it sometimes I'll give it a second. Chat's been acting funky today. No. You might have to
did you
close
accept,
and reopen Warframe.
Did you accept the invite? Usually if you accept it, yeah, you haven't accepted yet. It's still in your inbox. Luna, you know the ship barely talks to me. I don't know why, but he's giving me the silent treatment. I don't know why my ship talks to me all the time. I keep the green air thingy turned on and Ortis is turned on. That's about it. Maybe you accidentally turned off Ortis. Sorry, talking to my chat, my stream.
Yeah.
Yeah, it'll be the clan owner.
I mean, have you done the nighttime planes part or no? Alright, if you collected the first one, so you see the thing pop up on like the Eidolon Island, and then you go down to that one spot and you collect, right? Then you just got to do a couple of bounties, get the blueprints, get them built, and you go back to the planes, and I think that's how you get the.
I wonder, is it nighttime in the planes? It is nighttime. I wonder how long is left on nighttime. Doesn't talk to me only when he wants me to hurry up into the last I think it's. I don't think I can do 3 Eidolons right now, Rhino. There might not be enough time.
I can't invite him. I can't invite him into your. No, I can't invite people into your region. Sounds like he's going to do Eidolons anyway, so let him do his Eidolons. And
I'm probably not doing Eidolons. I don't know how long is left on nighttime, so I'm not worried about it. I have the link. I could just click the link, but I just can't be asked. I don't really do much Eidolon hunting. I have the arcanes I use, so... And I don't sell arcanes, really, so...
Yeah, I just give mine to clanmates. all my spares. Yeah, you know how to do invite, right?
You
Just
could.
go to chat
You could.
/ invite and then type in his name.
Who is the clan owner, and why haven't they accepted?
He had to step away.
Ah. Okay. Yeah, just go to the top of the screen, hit the little plus icon, and type my name. Hey, what's up? Leave the squad. And then I'm going to go get off my Chrome. Well, could have done that already in my navigator. Yep. Well, Master Rank, he doesn't know how to do shit. Oh, I was reading the chat. Rhino Mod said, "What master rank is he? He doesn't know how to do shit because you didn't know how to invite me." The cave system looks pretty cool. The dojo proper. Well, there's not really much here. Is this the main floor? Oh no, I just assumed this was like the main level. I was like, it's like 5 rooms. This is all new deco, isn't it? Like this ice caves and stuff. Yeah, I was gonna say,
Yep.
I don't recognize any of these decorations. This is all that new stuff they just added, isn't it? I'm surprised you guys have it all built already. I said I'm surprised you guys have it all built already. Still impressive to see it all finished up that quick.
A lot of plat.
Hang on. Yeah, the only problem is with my dojo, I'm the only person who's ever decorated it. I don't like other people to have the power to decorate because those who have the power to decorate have the power to destroy, and it only takes one troll to destroy a dojo overnight. I'm just saying, like, think of how long it took to place all the stuff in this one room that we're standing in right now. If I had the power to destroy it, I could destroy it in less than 1 minute. Every decoration, and then the room. That's not the kind of power I'm comfortable giving to many people. I just found the Loki statue. I recently just decked mine out. Well, before they added all that new decorations again. I get the gist of what's going on with the design. They all need more teleporters. Yeah, I've been reading them. Like this is the water management biome, and the other one is blah blah blah. I was reading them as I explored them the first time. I'm just checking to see if I missed anything. Oh, this is still under construction. Hallways. So where am I going from here?
Yeah, yeah.
So where am I going?
Okay, go ahead. Oh, I actually meant to ask you earlier, Oblivion. What do you think about the transporter brackets? Cool. Yeah.
Thought this was the room I started in.
That's Jerry.
Yeah.
Well, you can also pilot Jerry. Don't pass up the...
There's actually a lot of complaints about the Hematite trophy. It's the only trophy that they decided
Do you notice
to be
ours?
with.
Dude, I soloed that. I was in a clan, but I went on my own. Because no one was on when it started. And I got enough points on my own to get the Ignis Wraith thing. That's actually my personal trophy. Like, I'm the reason we have access to that.
Do you have the permanent Ignis Wraith? Yes, you do.
We have an
I had
Ignis
to
Wraith?
carry my entire clan as well.
We actually
you
have
got
that?
scammed. It doesn't have a plat value at all. It's 15,000 credits. Yeah, it's infinitely reproducible.
Where is it? Because I don't see it.
It's in the Grenier Lab.
We just have to... Yeah, we just have the Ignis. I got it. I actually have it because I got it for me, but I made the blueprint and I have it.
Yeah. If your dojo scored in the
I
top
made this-
10% of all dojos in the game, you got the
This
permanent
dojo
research.
wasn't in existence.
Ah,
This dojo is
I have
like
it in my own
3
lab,
or
but it
4
was a
months old.
nightmare to get it in there. I had to literally carry, like, probably almost 20 people through the event, getting them each a high score one by one. Thank God for Mirage, that's all I can say. I was wrecking that ambulance. Alright, so I don't know where to
And
go from
then
here. I already, like, looked at all the labs
the
and stuff.
dojo proper. It's
Oh,
called the dojo
I already
proper.
looked at all the dojo proper.
Oh, okay. Well
I think
then,
I've
did
seen
you go to
pretty
the
much the entirety
observatory?
now. No. Where's the observatory?
Oh, well, dojo proper with me, or just take your. Yeah.
Oops.
Oh well, all right. So I told him a little bit about that earlier. All right, Luna, if you'll follow me. So okay, the stalker's an asshole. We don't like him because he's a prick to work for. So we're renegades, and being renegades, we don't want to get caught because A, the Tenno don't like us, and B, the stalkers and his acolytes,
Okay, so you
they won't
blocked
like that
off
either.
all the windows so that you can't see outside.
No, it's not that. We didn't block off the windows. We're inside.
Well, that's what I said.
Yeah,
You blocked
we're
off the
inside a
windows so that you
planet.
can't see outside. That way you're not like, oh, I
Yeah.
can see the stars. I get it. Uh,
So the first place you spawn into is 2 miles in, and then the labs are 2 miles into that
um,
past that,
I could
and
show you guys how to build a cave fortress out in space, like inside of your own little private area.
oh yeah, we can we'll figure it. But I would like to invite you over for maybe castle structures. I think you could probably help me with that. You know what I mean? Like building a castle thing.
Well, the problem with that is I would physically have to leave my own... Oh, you guys don't have an emblem yet. You guys should start working on
Not
a
yet.
emblem design.
Yeah. A
Start
clan's
working on it
new.
now. That way you have some time to play around with it. Like, I must have been at
Yeah.
least a month before I decided on a final... Like, I knew what I wanted, but... Oh, by the way, as Alliance members now, if you just look at my shoulder, you guys now have access to basically what is the Master Founders Badge.
What's that?
It's for people who were Master Founders when the game started.
Oh, nice.
I convinced them to let me use it, and it's gorgeous. And for 15 plat, or 8 plat, or 30 plat, whatever kind of coupon you have, if you can get the emblem. It's 30 plat regular price, but coupons affected. This is the Alliance badge, so even in your clan, you can still wear it. And don't worry about wasting your plat. If you ever do decide to join another alliance, no hard feelings. Your badge will literally just convert to whatever badge you're in. Like you'll never lose the plat. Like it won't just get deleted or anything like that.
Cool.
All right. Well, I think that's the gist of it.
Oh, I gotta.
Unless you decorated up your
I went to
Oracle
that
or your Orokin lab.
No, there weren't any windows, and it's just a research. So, like the rest of the rooms, the reason the rest of
Well,
the dojo
actually, if you guys
looks
come to
way
the
it does
Orokin
is-
lab, you guys are going to want to block off some of this because, believe it or not, this is a giant hatchway that opens up, revealing space and the solar rail outside.
if you could open it up.
I guarantee you the system's going to come back. They didn't just leave all the mechanics and shit there for nothing. They're reworking the holy hell out of it.
They repurposed them. Yeah, it's done. The rework's done. It's called Railjack. Like
All right,
the
guys, I gotta
jumping into
bounce.
levels with specters and stuff. That's still here.
y'all
Oh
later.
no, but I'm talking about the actual physical solar rail that's outside of the Orokin lab here.
Right.
The Railjack, as far as I know, has nothing to do with that.
There he is. Boom. Accept.
Well, I think that's pretty much every room that I can look at in your guys' dojo.
Yep. The higher members are going to have personal rooms.
I enjoyed the
That's
tour, and
about
I'm
it.
sure there's a
Other than
lot
that-
more to come.
Oh, yeah.
Like I said, unfortunately for me, it costs a lot more to build and decorate than a smaller clan, and I have to do it all basically on my own, which is a nightmare. I don't like to have to put resource costs on my members per se. Like, I really need help with the Oxium, so I asked people to donate to that. But pretty much everything else I just build, and like as I decorate and place something, I build it like right away. That way they don't have to worry about it. Sure. Like
Yeah,
I said,
sure.
it has none of this new stuff in it though. Like, I only just started adding Orok and stuff to it.
Legends of the Lotus, nice, nice. That fits because we're in your alliance, and you're. It's like we're a chapter in the Legends, dude. We're Legends of the Lotus now. Great, awesome. I'm an instantly creative person. I don't know what it is.
Yeah, I like to have backstories to things too, or things to like explain why I had this idea, so on and so forth. Legends of the Lotus just sounded right.
Please tell me you're only allowing clans that have names that fit in with your like. Are we all
Unfortunately,
like mythical
not.
creatures?
Unfortunately,
Oh man,
not.
I wish that would
I
be
mean,
badass.
it's basically built of friends
do
of
that,
friends. The only reason you guys were even invited is because your friend messaged me and said, "Hey, can my friends join the alliance?" And I was like, "Sure." Like, that's how basically
Cool.
everyone joined. It's we're all unified through at least one friend. So there's a lot more trust and a lot more, unification and bond there. People are less likely to
Nice.
scam you if they're your actual friends.
Yeah. Cool, man. Cool.
The chat is quite drama free. Oh, did you guys join?
Yeah.
Feel free to look at the Alliance tab, as he was saying. You now have the Alliance chat tab. It
How
is
do you
huge.
open that?
Just press L2.
That hatch.
Alright, I'm going to head
Oh no, I
to-
mean, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm at the solar rail. I forgot that you can't open it. So.
Nude is
No,
in
we're
the
in.
Alliance, so you guys are definitely
we're in.
there. It's the chat tab right next to the shield icon.
Yeah, it looks like it's laurels around the lotus symbol. Oh. Oh, okay. Okay.
Oh, you might have to relog. Or, just maybe leave the dojo. When you leave the dojo, it refreshes your game.
Okay.
Yep, unfortunately, it didn't invite... when I went to your guys' dojo, I assumed you guys would be on my recent players, and it didn't do that, so now I gotta find your names. Fun. Alright, let's see. There was Nude Warrior, Louis something or other. You'll just have to deal with your name being something or other. I don't see Louis. Actually, I don't know if you'll be able to invite them to the dojo. I will have to manually invite them, so I'm gonna have to go see their name in the party. I don't see Louis. Oblivion, was that you?
Number 6. But if you just do Oblivion 6, it should pull it up.
I don't see the Louis.
No, that's on Xbox. I'm sorry. Luiedakid.
Yeah, he's not
See,
showing
I did
up
that
in
from
the.
memory, fellas.
He's not showing up in the alliance list.
Where did you get the snowman decks, dude? Was that from last? That was from last year. Those are kind of old, man.
They are
That's
old.
cool. I definitely like your Sky Garden up here.
This stuff was a hell of a lot harder to play.
You had to, yeah, you had to top stuff on each other. I remember that.
Yeah. Like, these walkways are very old. That's the only reason I left them. This is all very, very old dojo deco. The
But,
only new stuff that has ever
was-
been added to this room is those big Orokin wall panels and the Porter Prime.
teleporter prime.
Oh, you mean my dragon surfing Excaliburs? Oh, this is Buddha's bush. If you rub Buddha's bush under the mistletoe, it gives you good luck for the day. If you guys zoom out the map, you'll be able to see the shape of the dojo. This is the first floor. It's the giant bird shape I was telling you about. The observatory is the head of the bird, and the two arenas are the wings. The tail end,
Cool.
like the feathers of the labs. Like I said, I call it the space pigeon.
Nice.
I could have gone with falcon or eagle or phoenix or something like that, but pigeon's funnier. Space pigeon. Oh, you guys like backstories. Necros. I don't know who's on the Necros. Is that you, Nude?
Yeah.
If you follow me,
That's my boy.
there's a little story to tell over here. This is my back-flipping turtle fountain. Again, all built during Deco 1.0, so this little back-flipping turtle, nightmare to place. Took me like 2 hours. It tells the story of a turtle who likes doing backflips down the waterfall. He climbs up the tree, he climbs up the bush, he does a backflip, lands on the bush, and then he slides down and lands in the water. Rinse and repeat.
Nice.
Like I said, it looks kind of meh right now, but like I said, this was built during Deco 1.0, and I just can't bring myself to like destroy it and update it because it took forever, and it made people laugh for ages. Oh, that means I can invite him. Louis.
Oh, Mr. Necros. Have you noticed that,
I am also on a
this
Necros, by the way.
This Sciandana looks dope with the Necros, by the way, because I see you're using Urkala helmet. Yeah, you're using the Urkala skin.
Well, who...
Like, you're like the Angel Necros, and I'm like the Devil Necros, dude.
A lot of my frames are extremely well done because I have pretty much every aesthetic you can have, even the limited edition old event ones.
Right.
I try to make my
Yeah,
frames look good
lucky.
as like an inspiration. I don't like when people straight up copycat me, but feel free to use it for like general ideas. Like, dude, that looks cool. You know, like,
Yeah, I mean, I'm already there, bro. But I like making mine look like demons. So-
that's what I go for. Angels, demons.
Right.
Like my Frost looks like an angel. My other Frost looks like a demon. Same for my Lokis. Like I have multiple of each frame. Don't ask. I get bored.
Nice, pretty Saren. I like the color scheme. I'm a fan. Mine
All right,
evolved from that. I started using that color
Well,
scheme.
you guys have pretty
I
much
was
seen the
like,
main
oh,
room. So if you come down here to the observatory,
like the Decepticons, the badass ones were purple, green, and gray and stuff. Yeah, this does look pretty.
this is my Halo. Oh, you went the wrong way. You're supposed to come this way. I will show you guys the mech in a minute. Well, the mech and work in progress beast that the mech is supposed to be fighting.
We'll mech in a minute, right?
I've also started building outside, which if you guys come
How
to
do
the
you do that,
teleporter
by the
here,
way?
well, that's what I was going to tell you guys how to do. Come to the navigation and hit a view of the stars. Just ignore the first teleporter, which is literally just a room I built for donating oxygen. This is the Stargate.
How do you get up here?
If you're standing in the Stargate and you turn around, I built my clan name. Again, I got bored.
Nice. No, I mean, how do you get outside the map up here to decorate?
If you come back to the teleporter and go all the way down to the bottom, there's another teleporter in this room. It's the outer limits do not fall, second from the very bottom. And there's a cat hair on my nose and it's driving me nuts. The outer limits do not
The
fall.
outer limits.
Don't worry, I actually want you guys to jump off. I'm gonna where I am. Down here on the dance
Made
floor.
it, bro.
By the way, these black panels are actually built. They turn black for some reason, I'm not sure why.
Oh, dude, how do you get outside the map?
Alright, like I said, this big area out here is great for decorating. I know you guys just met me, but if you trust me, come over to this edge right here. Very edge. Careful. You guys coming back out or what? Waiting on your buddy, Louis.
I made it in. Okay. So.
Just go to
So how
the
do you
outer
get out,
limits. The outer limits or a view of the stars. Either or gets you back out here.
No. I'm gonna find out how to get out there so I can do it in my.
You
But I don't
can't
want you to
just-
tell me. I want
You
to figure
can't
it
just
out.
get out. It doesn't work
You
that
have to
way.
decorate your way out. You have to decorate your way out, don't you?
Basically.
Okay. Yeah. Is it like? I think it's if I place a wall and then grab it, will it let me?
So
phase
are you
through as
guys
if I was-
are you guys coming back outside so I can show you what I'm trying to show you?
Yeah. I'm sorry. My brain started firing, and I had to kind of do that. I'm gonna figure that out, man. I thought this
Fucking
was
cat
something
hair.
only
It's
D
like
could
somewhere
do.
right on the tip of my nose. Well, okay, trust me. It's a lot easier to get out in space now than it used to be. It used to be a lot harder to get out in space. Now it's a simple decoration method. Which, like I said, I will tell you guys happily as soon as you get your asses back down on the dance floor.
Where's the dance floor?
The big Orican platform out in space. Get down here.
Oh, okay. I dancing, yeah.
Saren, jump down. Yeah, that's your
Don't-
fault. Land on the dance floor. Alright, well. Anywho, come over to this edge right here. Coding keeps jumping off because he keeps trying to ruin the surprise. Thanks, Coding. Stop it, Coding. Now, I'm supposed to make a joke here where it's like, do you trust me? But again, Coding's ruining the surprise, and I tell you, just walk off the edge. Casually walk off the edge. Casually. Very, very lightly. Bullet jump forward, glide, land on the platforms. All this area out in space, the reason these platforms are here is basically just a construction thing. I'm going to move them around, and this is just so I can get out here and actually, like, maneuver.
There we go. Got it. I'll be right back out.
There you go.
Oh, yeah.
Now, I plan to build both underneath, all around, like, this whole space area is going to be decorated to wazoo. It's just a creative idea. I've been seeing a lot of people, decorating out here, and I'm trying to be as unique as I can and not copy them. I don't want to copy them. I like making up my own ideas. We're going to head back into the dojo now, since you guys just seen outside. Like I said, I'll show you how to get out there shortly here. If you go into my navigator, you can take a photo with John Prodman. Into the arsenal. Right here. John Prodman is a poster you get from a reward when you kill John Prodman, who is the 1 hour survival boss when you do an endless index run. He is the Corpus Chuck Norris, and he's badass to fight. We're going to go backwards through the dojo now. Keep on coming. These are different event trophies, all gold. I work my ass off. My members put in the effort that they can. Some of them do better than others. I do have my shining stars, as I'm sure your clan does as well. If you come through this doorway right here, this is the mech your buddy was talking about. If you turn around, that's Ron the robot. Giant Grenier robot. You can go inside of him. There's a cockpit. He has a thunder hammer and an explosive barrel firing extended mag scoped pistol.
Nice.
Like I said, this stuff was done before the Orokin stuff. I just started adding some of the Orokin stuff. If you guys follow me, back through this doorway, over here. I noticed you guys only have like one arena in your dojo, and there's decorations outside of it. Turn right when you get to the cross section. The Necros is still having fun. This leads to two of my favorite arenas. They both have a purpose and a story behind them. Not really a story, but if you just come... Oh, I guess he's going to that one first. Make up your mind, guys. He's just split up. I'm only one man. Alright, I guess we're going over to this one first. This is the multi-level multi-level melee-only dojo. Or arena.
Nice. Oh, fat, dude. Like, that's just pretty fucking dope.
When you go into the duel, all this decoration goes with you, and it's meant to be, like, chase the fucking rabbit, basically. The platforms are all well placed so that when you're on the top level, if you jump down through any of the four corner gaps, you land on a platform and then can navigate easily between the floors. There's multiple ways to get from one floor to the other, making it really, really hard to catch a person. It's designed for melee only. I mean, if you use a rocket launcher, it's not going to be much fun. I think it actually says that on the notice board. This is the Rolling Dog Arena. Are you nimble enough to fight your way to the top of the structure? It's supposed to be like, you know, tight quarters. On the other side, you'll notice there's dog statues, by the way. And then on this side, there's dragon statues. The statues actually help you navigate through the dojo, so you know where you're going. This is the projectile arena. You're supposed to be using, like, Soma or X-Stilettos or guns that fire actual bullets and try to shoot each other from one tower to the other through all the obstacles. The smoke and the fire.
Oh, that's dope.
Yeah.
And it doesn't let you just
if
jump
you're
over
up
there
on
either.
top... Oh, by the way, I blocked off the energy orbs completely. Some of the bushes aren't being finished built yet, but once they're built, you won't be able to get the energy orbs, period. So it's no energy allowed, no abilities. Yeah. Yeah, and like I said, you could cheat, you could use a fucking Ignis or a rocket launcher, and then it's not much fun. Like, what's the point? If you go up to the top of the tower, it's for more advanced players. If you're newer, you can stay at the bottom, go to the like one side or the other, and try to shoot each other through the minor obstacles. A little easier. Now, like I said, if you guys come back to that cross-section hallway here, you'll notice, like I said, there's dogs on one, dragons on the other. When we head back towards that middle, very center cross-section, if you get lost, just hit a teleporter and hit cross-section near arenas. If you look in the four corners, you will see a dog statue, a dragon statue, a turtle statue, and a flaming urn. They show you where to go. Each one represents a different arena. That way when people need to find one, it's easy. Continuing this way, the other two arenas are very, very old deco, and there's nothing really worth seeing over there. They're pretty basic. We lost somebody.
No, I'm
Cross
around.
section near arena. Go to cross section near arena. Very, very center,
Oh,
the
yeah,
heart
I
of the map.
I have a no. I have a good sense of direction.
Like I said, also if you look in the four corners, there's bigger statues: dog, dragon, turtle, urn. Like I said, they just basically guide you. It's like if you go down this hall and go to the right, you're going to be in the urn arena. If you go down this hallway and go to the left, you're going to be in the dog arena. Example. This is Trader's Path because for some reason people are stupid. The main room you spawn in has trade terminals. The observatory next to it has trade terminals, and the room directly next to the room you spawn in with the giant robots has a trade terminal, yet for some reason people ask me, where are the trade terminals? So I decided to make a fucking room with trade terminals and call it Trader's Path. And yet some people still can't find it, and I'm like, I give up. Alright, if you guys continue on towards the labs, there's not a whole lot to see in the labs. They're labs. I decorated them a little bit back in Deco 1.0, and you can only put like fucking 5 decorations in each one. But one thing I did was I placed a teleporter right here labeled Dragon Keys. Derelict Dragon Keys. So that people can find their fucking derelict keys and they don't always have to ask. It's for noobs. Now, like I was saying, the solar rail is actually outside this room, which I'm going to show you now. Click the teleporter and go to Beauty of Space. Jump straight up and land on the platform.
Cool.
Welcome to the solar rail.
There we go.
Just jump down into the room and use the teleporter to get back out. That is the solar rail. It is a rare sight. Most people never get to see it. And unless they bring back the rail system, which, like I said, has nothing to do with Railjack, we won't be seeing this again. They could scrap it at any point. So, like I said, I put a little platform out here. That way you can, like, angle your camera, turn everything off, and take, like, badass screenshots of your frame out in space by the solar rail and shit.
Exactly what I just did.
Oh, if you want to take a screenshot, I'll get out of your way. That way I'm not, like, in the frame.
Oh, no, it's good. I got it. No, it's good. I
if you angle it perfectly on that platform you guys are on, you should be able to place your Warframe in that gap between the two giant mega structures. That way you have, like, structure on both sides. And if you time it even more perfectly, every so often a Lisset flies through you, and actually, like, flies right through you where you guys are standing. Yes, you can get hit by a Lisset. It's kind of funny. Oh, if you look over to the left, straight off in space to our left here, kind of like a backwards left, here comes the Lisset. And it just flew through you guys. Not sure if you've seen it.
Mm-mm.
And another one just flew through you guys. You guys just got hit by 2 Lissets. I'm sorry, I'm like tripping over my own tongue. I'm sick with the flu and it's like dry mouth and everything else.
There's another one coming. Yeah. That's cool.
This isn't like even all of it. Come back down here to this teleporter. Now there's a bunch of other cool places I can show you from this location, but it's really hard to get into some of them. So we're just going to use the teleporter here. And I want you guys to go to a wind tunnel. You guys are now in my stripper hall. Dance, Mitches. Come on, dance for me. Come on, Saren. Shake that booty. Show me what your mama gave you. I think I feel like dancing. By the way, we're missing 2 people again. Necros is taking in the beauty of space just a little bit much. Is he?
Yeah.
Oh, you went to the wrong place. Cheater! You were supposed to be in the stripper hall. If you just click the teleporter again, there's another place. It's called Bedrooms Restwell Tenno. Go ahead and click that one. This is another area that people always are intrigued to try and get into. Again, that's Bedroom Restwell Tenno. By the way, if you've ever seen a mechanics pit where they repair tanks, we have those in here. If you look at these glowy blue pits in the floor, they're actual holes that you can crouch down inside of, and it's really trippy. Mind you, it's a pain in the ass to get back out of them. Yeah, I'm stuck. Haha! Alright. The 2 holes on the left and right in the floor, the blue, like, gaps. Yeah, you can go down in there. It's weird. It's kind of trippy. Like I said, pain in the ass to get out, though.
Hold on. How do you... Okay.
He's... Then, you know, Necros, if you'd use the teleporters, you wouldn't have to try and find us.
Oh, you can't get in that door? Damn it.
Nope.
I thought you could get in the door and it was like weird looking.
Nope. No problem. I'm gonna finish up showing you guys a couple of the last areas here. I mean, I guess that's pretty much it. You can go to Tenno Bedroom A at the very bottom. That's another area in this same room that people try to wonder how to get into. Be careful, there are spots in this room where you can get stuck.
Nice.
Yeah, they're cryopods. This is what I like to tell people is like, whenever people are not online for a long time, they're probably sleeping in one of these pods. It's just a couple of glitchy areas that you can get in and out of. I place teleporters here just so... I used to have a lot more glitched area teleporters, but a lot of idiots would get stuck, and they would use /unstuck, which automatically sends DE a bug report. And then they moved my teleporters and fixed the ways I got those teleporters into the places I had them. Thanks to useless bastards who couldn't just, like, leave the dojo, or nowadays it's as easy as clicking navigation or equipment arsenal. I just click on it and bam, I just teleported the navigation. Simple as that. The decoration area you're in, Necros, is literally an Oxium decoration area. Nope. People just like... No. A lot of people just like making their frames look prime. I mean, that's how a lot of my frame designs happen. Oh god, I'm wearing that ugly ass fucking mask. Jesus Christ.
Huh?
I was doing the Revenant
Yeah,
quest. I look like a fucking goofus. Oh my god. Oh, and you said I look like an angel? One second. I'm just gonna change my equipment to one of my other main frames that I'm usually on. His name is Holy Frost. It was literally the very first loadout I ever made. There we go. Navigation.
Oh yeah, those wings. I want those fucking wings.
Just
How
click
do you get those
navigation.
wings?
Like, literally press options and click navigation.
How do you get those wings?
Well, these are a Tenogen set of wings, but I placed my Zenistar so that my Zenistar actually looks like a piece of my Cyandana until I disattach it to use it.
Nice.
Now, like I said, this is an Angel Frost, but if I change the frame to one of my other Frosts, he immediately becomes a max power strength, self-centered evil bastard. Which, if I click on, I think it's this Frost? Nope, wrong one. It must be this Frost. I have a couple of them. Don't ask. Yeah.
I wonder.
Okay,
if
ignore the weapons, because
Oliver's-
I literally just changed the frame, not the loadout, so I still have the same weapons on, but usually the weapons on this guy match his loadout as well. See, I just went from being like, holy crap, looking Angel Frost to his evil twin brother. I have a lot of frames that I like to make them look like what they're used for. And I just gotta switch this Frost back, that way I don't forget to do it later. Like I said, I have about 4 Frosts. Yeah, I think I have 4 Frosts. 3 Frost Primes and a regular Frost.
Well, thanks. Thanks for letting us into the alliance. Your dojo is dope as all get out, bro.
There
For
are
real.
100 people who want to see my dojo once I'm finished with all this new crap, because back in like Dojo 1.0, I had one of the more impressive dojo deco designs. Like, I mean, it was really hard to make things look good when you can only place 5 fucking decorations in a room. Just saying. I mean, I tried to do the best I could, and I actually tried to decorate every single room in the dojo, even the hallways. So it had a really good feel, it had a good flow, everything kind of felt like it fit. And then all this new crap started coming out, and I'm trying to, like, find a way to utilize, like, all of it at least once somewhere in the dojo. Like, that's, like, something that irks me is I've used one of every room at least, and I've used one of every deco. Even if it's just placed in some random location where nobody's ever going to see it, I like to at least have every single deco somewhere. That way I can say I at least used it, you know? They made it, I may as well use it. Around the navigation, I love to call it the halo, or the twin halos, or double halo, or whatever you want to call it.
Right.
It's nice to stand on the inner gold ring and just, you know, see all the planets circling.
Man, it looked like when I came in here that these things were people praying. It looked like these
The
little things
Yeah,
right
the little
here look like people
decorations.
praying.
Yeah, they look really. I like the
Yeah,
way they look. I
like
tried
they're
not to
holding their
make them
hands
too
up and
big or
praise,
anything.
and
I
that's
could
like
have made them a lot
that's
bigger, but I
holding that
wanted them
ring,
to fit.
and then that ring is holding another ring.
It
Like
looks like
they're
what do you call it?
holding that up.
Harrows. It's like a. Well, you're supposed to stand in the very, very center so that the core of the electricity is inside of your abdomen. That way, it looks like you're the
Mm,
one emanating the electricity, and it's like a circle of harrows just worshiping you as a god. It's like the
awesome.
power of the harrows is what like teleports you around the solar system.
All right, man. I want to go get our Moa green pigment done. But this
I'm
place is dope,
glad
dude,
you
for
guys
real.
decided to take a
You
tour.
put a lot. Yeah, you put a lot of effort into this, and it shows, man.
Like I
This
said,
is
I've
great.
been trying. I don't put a lot of work in. I literally only put about maybe 45 minutes to an hour in at a time because I don't like to burn myself out over it. I get a creative idea, I get that design done. Like this room was done in one sitting, like all this double halo stuff. But once I was done centering it all and scaling it all and making sure everything was like, you know, symmetrical and shit, I was kind of burnt out and I wanted to go play some missions. So I went and I played some missions and I came back and I did a couple more deco in another room and, back and forth. People are like, how do you never get sick of Warframe? Well, that's how. Don't do the same thing all the
Yeah.
time. You'll burn yourself out and you won't want to do it anymore.
I wish I could put decorations in the O cores. I would make it look
Okay,
just like stone.
Mr. Nude Guy. You still here?
Yeah, I'm here. That's me.
Okay, well, Louis, I'm going to need you to show him how to do this then. Okay, Louis?
That's okay.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I
I'm about
think.
to roll out.
You want to jump up. Oh, there's a little crevice there that you can jump up into. Right here. This is the spot where you can get out of the dojo, basically, using deco. So just show him this spot later. I'm pretty sure it works on the other side or anywhere else in this room that's that close. You just got to be up like near the corners of the edges, basically. I don't know, but you don't need to get up there. You just need to know where the spot is so you can show him. I don't want to take all the mystery away from it because, like he said, he wants to figure it out himself. But that's where he'll be able to do it. Now I need to get back to Frame Fighter, not Frame Fighter per se, but I'm trying to get all the characters. Like I said, you guys are welcome to stick around in the party if you guys are just going to like farm stuff and play on whatever. I can always use some chit chat. Like I said, I am streaming and it's always a little more entertaining when I'm not sitting here in silence for 2 hours. Phew. Right now I am dying of heat, but I am trying to not take off my sweaters because I am sick and I'm trying to sweat it all out. I've been drinking a lot of fluid and just sweating and sweating and sweating. I'm sure I don't smell like an angel, but take a shower later. Well, I mean, I went out a while ago to get some juice. I got myself some, By the way, anything that was made from powdered sugar or that says made from concentrate on the bottle is not real juice. Most people don't get that. I get the stuff that says not from concentrate. And anyway, I picked up some orange juice, like pure pulp-free orange juice, just to like kick my immunity into like overdrive. And I picked up a rather expensive bottle of cold-pressed cranberry juice, which is good for keeping the blood circulating, which will help all that vitamin C stuff get around my body easier. So hopefully those two juices do me some miracles and I get a lot better a lot sooner rather than later. So which pigment did you say you were farming? I'm a builder. Oh my god. Holy shit, Johnny Mods. What the fuck, bro? Haven't seen you in ages. I'm not sure when he said that. I just noticed one of my old friends, Johnny Mods, just popped into my stream and said, "Carry me, daddy." Yeah. It's like my life of Warframe in a nutshell. Every time somebody's like, what's it like for like you on Warframe? I always send them the same picture. It's a picture of Atlas. Like the Greek god Atlas with the world on his back. It's like, this is me carrying my clan. It's like just Warframe in a nutshell. Doing the work of 50 fucking people myself. I'm used to it. I am a very old diehard. I'm a veteran, and if you ever need any advice or questions answered or anything like that, don't be shy. Ask an alliance. Use @Lunakore to get my attention faster. If you do want to like hit me up directly. Like if you type the @ symbol and then my name, it makes like a little red blip appear on my chat bar, which lets me know that somebody like hit me up. Well, that's yeah. I had to start deleting some deco as well to try and redecorate because all of the old deco, and that's a major reason why capacity was such a big deal. A lot of the stuff you had like 15 capacity in a room, and a lot of the items took between 3 and 5 capacity to place a single decoration. Every single new decoration they've released costs 1, except for the elemental stuff like electricity and smoke and fire and shit like that. That costs 20. But that's not the big thing. Not only did they reduce all those costs down to 1, they also increased the capacity of some rooms from like 150 to straight up 1,000. So now instead of being able to place like, say, 50 decorations in a room, I can now place literally 1,000 fucking decorations in one room. That's insane. So, needless to say, I've been quite busy. I have 100 rooms. A lot of those rooms have very huge decoration capacities, and I'm trying to meet those max capacities to their fullest while still making it keep its flow and appeal. Like I want it to still feel like everything has its place and everything fits, and I don't want it to be a huge clusterfuck. Like, I'm not gonna lie, when I went into yours, my first instinct was, holy clusterfuck, Batman. But then you guys said it's because you're inside of like a moon, like inside of like the core of rock. And then I automatically was like, okay, I get it. That fully explains the clusterfuck on the walls. Because you don't want to be able to see the fucking walls and shit. You want to see caves. I get it. Oh no, that's what I'm saying. I get what you guys were going for. Like, see, me, I'm still like, I don't want to just completely overhaul my dojo. I want to update my dojo, which is why, like, I'm trying to keep as much original stuff 100% untouched as I can, while adding some of this new stuff and keeping that appeal. Like, in my main lobby, I don't know if you guys remember that first room you spawn in with the upper floating walkways and stuff, but when you first spawn in there, it does feel like something you'd see in a Japanese, like, mountainside dojo temple type area, you know what I mean? And then, like, as you look around, you start noticing, like, the prime stuff, like the Orokin. But that doesn't really scream like it doesn't fit, because when you look at people like Dax, Dax is basically like a samurai, but he's very Orokin. He does have that gold and white, stuff like that. So it's like I'm trying to find a way to make it all flow and fit together while keeping them both like as the main traits. Except like in the garden maze, I'm happy about all that new green crap they added because now I can make the garden maze a hell of a lot more naturey. Sorry to cut you off, by the way. Yeah, like for new dojos, that's what I said. New dojos have it easy, and you guys can do it even more easy because it doesn't cost anything, like barely anything. You're like I don't know which one of you is the master of 25, but I guarantee you already had that pool of like holy shit resources. Like this dojo, this is my fourth dojo. I feel you. Usually it's one or two people who put in mostly everything. Like I definitely put in 99% of the resources myself, but I mean for certain things like Oxium, I can't. I physically can't. I have 20,000 Oxium left. And like that's because I've been farming my ass off for it. And that might seem like a lot of Oxium, but it's costing me, like I said, 1,500 per decoration. So, in terms of like trying to open it up a bit, it's taken me a very long time just because of that Oxium cost. The reason I'm not in a rush and wasting all my time farming it is because DE said they're going to try and make it easier to get Oxium. So, we'll see what happens. Yes, like, right now the resource costs are super, super low for you guys. So you'll be able to finish everything up with 10% of the effort, or less. And like you're working on a blank slate, like a blank canvas, which means you don't have to like redesign everything. You can just go with whatever your creative ideas tell you right now, and you have that whole playground worth of equipment and decorations to actually work with. So like you have a lot more inspiration you can utilize. Like for me to try and convert like say that main lobby you spawn into what you have, say like a cave terrain, that would be a nightmare. Like I already spent like hundreds of hours decorating. I don't want to have to tear it all down to try something new. That would be a pain in my ass. So like I said, I'd love to utilize a lot of that stuff, but I'll probably find a place to use it, like around the maze and stuff like that. I'll find places to put like the random stuff that doesn't really fit anywhere else. I like each room to have a theme. Like the dojo has its overall theme. Some rooms have different themes. Like my dueling arenas will probably each have a theme. Like one of the dueling arenas is very Grenier so far. The other one is very Tenno, like dojo style. I have the two untouched ones that I'm going to try and make Infested-like and Corpusy. Yeah, let me know when the dojo gets a little more built up. I'll come back and take a second tour. No problem. This kind of sucks. Now I gotta find someone to go talk to. Pretty sure, like, you're like the last one in the party here. Yeah, you are. Well, shit. Alright. Well, I'm always in the Alliance tab. I'm always chatting there, too. Don't be shy with the Alliance. Tell them the same thing. Feel free to respond to people and answer questions and jump in the chat, basically. You too, bud. Fuck. Can't even type fast. I'm, like, miserable. Fuck. Trying to, like, reach everything right now. Alright. I will be back in, like, 30 seconds. Just hold that thought, everybody. I can't type for shit right now. My hands are like achy. Oh. Trying to loosen them up a bit. Oh. It's like the muscles, you know what I mean? When you're like achy with the flu. Like I don't feel that sick, you know what I mean? But my body hurts. Like, ugh. I don't know why I'm trying to type back if they can see it, but maybe they already left, so. Definitely. Oh, fuck. It's like pain in the ass just to like type. Like this isn't bad. This is like barely moving. You know what I mean? Typing is like. I'm sure the dehydration has something to do with the fucking muscle aches when you're sick. Holy fuck, I'm stuttering like a motherfucker today. I normally don't stutter, but holy crap, today it's like every other sentence I'm like tripping over my tongue. Alright, well, coding, I am heading out of the dojo. I got plenty of things I need to be doing, and standing around looking pretty is not one of them. Oh, fuck. Rescuing. Oh, emails is on. Perfect timing. Alrighty.
Hey, Lunakore, how you feeling?
Still kind of shitty. Hands are aching. Muscle aches. It's probably dehydration.
Hey, Riot. I wanted to send invites to other friends. Jesus Christ.
I'm cooler than Zilla, it's fine.
Operator, the system needs you. Will you begin another
I'm gonna go
mission?
do that nighting real
Wait,
quick.
I might have just been offered in and out, so I might have to go back on the Tridalon.
What about a triathlon?
Well, hey, how you doing? This is Lunakore, Riot, and Michael, and then
Pleasure.
Zykor.
I am hungry.
Good name.
Anyways, I just wanted to say, so yeah, I just sent everyone that I play Warframe with, and wow, that is a lot of people joining. Oh my god, I was not expecting this.
There's a lot of invites.
Yeah. Jeez. More? Why are there still more? Dude, it's almost a full party. I
Hey.
Yeah, that's fair. I have the magic talking stick.
Wait, you have a stick that talks? That's amazing.
No, I have a stick that allows me to talk. It is
You need
also
a stick to
amazing.
talk? That's weird.
I found it in Las Vegas.
Personally, I
He
use
has the power.
cords.
So anyway, oh yeah, Michael, how's this Spider-Man? George says he likes it, but I figure that's a biased opinion.
You can jump in it, so that's always a 8 for him.
Oh my god. Yeah, George refused to play Monster Hunter because you couldn't jump. Seriously. That was his only negative feedback.
Yeah, because you know Zelda was a
know.
terrible game franchise. Fuck, man, you couldn't jump.
Yeah, that's legitimately...
Souls.
No, legitimately, he said... Yeah, he told me to shut up when it came to Dark Souls, and when it came to Zelda, he said, he just said, yeah, but Breath of the Wild's the best one, and you can jump. And I was just like, of course. That's how that works.
I think it's the best Spider-Man game so far, for sure.
Really, my favorite one was always the mission-based one for the GameCube. Just
Oh, yeah?
Spider-Man. That was my favorite one, but I think that's a lot. But there's a lot of
I was
nostalgia
there
built
towards the end of it.
That too. Go back to it, it'd probably be way different.
Yeah.
If the Horde executes you, they will surely initiate the execution sequence.
Okay. Okay. What happened is we tried to bring Riot into a Tridalon, and then basically what happened is Zilla lagged out, so he couldn't go any. And then basically the Gauntless just couldn't be killed, like couldn't be caught because it glitched. So we had to just. So like after we were supposed to catch him because we had 3 lures and it just killed him instead. So we just decided, you know what, that's it for the night.
Emails, is it just me or has that been happening a lot?
It has absolutely been happening a lot.
Like, that seems like a legitimate, like, this isn't like a one-time thing. This is like an issue that needs to be addressed.
Yeah, it happens to me at like the Gauntlet, I'll be fighting it, and then we'll have all 3 and it'll just die anyways. It's not fun. Well, I mean, I did it with 8 last time and it still died, so...
The bypass is done. Go.
I'd say that's more of a glitch. Because my last Hydralist run was with randoms, and by the end of the Hydralist we still had 3 left. We had 8 fucking lures left over. Because the person had just been grabbing lures the entire time. And it still, was unable to, catch it, yeah. So that was fun. It wasn't fun. Michael, you've never seen a Hydralist capture, but it's not fun. Well, I mean, it's really fun. It's really fun, actually, but it's not fun when you... It's really tough, and it's not fun when you do everything perfectly and then you fail because of a glitch.
But I'm telling you, man, that Gauntulist is a bigger pain in my ass. That fucking pulsating wave of horse shittery that he does, I fucking hate it.
I showed Michael... When Michael was Master Rank 0, I took him to fight the Gauntlet, and me and Noah did it.
Mean.
That was not fun. Although now it's a lot easier, so I don't know what to say.
Hey, you gonna invite us?
Oh, well right now I'm just doing the first mission for Sortie.
I like the sacrifice.
Wait, you did the sacrifice?
No, how was it? Right?
A lot of people play as Excalibur Umbra. Frame Fighter came out, which is the fighting game. It's super buggy and it definitely feels like a mini game. But it's actually kind of fun, not gonna lie. Like, it's really buggy and it's kind of a mess, but I really enjoy it.
Can you do private matching or solo mode on
Yes, it has private matching.
Can you do solo mode versus a computer?
No.
Well, that's stupid.
Yeah, as I said, it I don't know, like, it's fun, but it really feels like they kind of just brought it into development, and then they were just like, alright.
Dude,
like, they've already patched it like 6 times.
It was literally just like a joke project.
Yeah, it was a joke project that became serious. They have a full dev team on it now.
Literally one guy developed it over like an hour. Like, it was like the funniest shit ever.
No, one guy developed it over like an hour, and
it was
then
over
the
his
full
lunch.
dev team
It was over lunch. They were saying, like, the one guy was just bored. He's like, dude, I could totally make a fighting game out of this shit. He threw together a really quick, like, fucking bullshit fighting game. And they're like, you know, this could work. Like, okie dokie.
Yeah. It's funny though. It's a really funny game mode that they definitely need to expand upon.
Whoops. Don't want to be advertising. There we go.
Great things come from accidents.
Yeah, like horseradish.
How is
Only
that an
not
accident?
horseradish.
I
I
was
think
gonna say
Zilla's
it's.
pouting because I
I'm
don't think he
pretty sure
joined the party,
horseradish
did
is a
he?
natural vegetable that
Yeah, I invited him, so I think he's just kind of salty.
Oh, you went to go grab something to eat.
Hey,
Uh,
what are you guys doing right now? Triathlon?
I was gonna do a triathlon, but George or Naruto, Michael knows George, invited me to In and Out, so I guess In and Out.
What do
You
you mean
getting it
In
out
and
right
Out?
now?
Like In and Out Burger?
I don't know. They just said later, so I don't know what my timeline is.
Okay, when you
You
say
need to
In
invite
and
me
Out,
as soon as.
like is the In and Out like that burger place I hear about?
Yeah, it's a burger place. They just invited
Okay,
me to get food,
I've
basically.
I've never been there, so
Yeah,
the
you live
only
in
thing I
Canada.
know
I
of
wouldn't
In and Out
expect you to
Burger
be.
is like movies.
Yeah, because people bitch and say it's like the best place ever, but it's just, I mean, it's a good burger, but
Man, I'm very
eh.
picky. The first thing I try at every new restaurant I go to is usually their hamburger. I want to try their
Okay, here's the
signature
thing, here's
burger.
the thing, here's the thing, is that it's very strong on MSG. Okay, it's daytime, so I am going to go to the bathroom,
Why
and
the
hopefully
fuck
when
do
I
you
come
need
back, it'll be
MSG
nighttime.
in a burger joint? It's all made fresh.
Everyone.
Cut the lettuce, cut the tomato,
Oh,
cut the onions, you know,
alright. I need to know.
fry
I'm gonna
up
go get
raw
myself
beef.
some.
It blows my mind that places like McDonald's use MSG. It's like, why? All your shit is flash frozen and then flash deep fried. Like, bleh. What was going on Cetus right now? Oh, better close that.
Good Spider-Man. I'll catch you guys
Oh
later.
fuck, I have to go do my fucking Revenant.
And I'm a black person.
Technically, you're probably brown.
That is accurate.
I mean, the blackest guy I've ever met wasn't even really black. He looked more blue than anything. Weird.
The blackest person I ever met looked like he was charcoaled.
No, it was like he was like this weird shade. I wouldn't say weird shade, but I mean it was like a grayish blue. I was like, okie dokie. That's about as. I don't really know what to say. Like it's literally the like blackest person I've ever seen.
Oh, it's funny. There's this cartoon.
I don't think it's from
Where they have
Africa.
this
I think it's like a different part of the world where the skin tone is like a much grayer, like I said, it was like an almost bluish tint.
And my Goodwill just disappeared. Oh yeah, right. I changed the look of my channel again. I can profile to see what it looks like now. I'll change the energy to blue. And that's how I'm feeling. Oof.
As far as I know, cats don't get pimples. They don't have sweat glands. You should probably get that checked.
My dog is chilling out with the bird. You have a bird on my ship. I don't have an actual bird. Also, I don't have a dog anymore. The dog's still alive. Yeah. It's a Hamlet. That's what you think.
Hang on, I gotta switch to game chat. Where the fuck is that option? God damn it. I have to go into my PlayStation menu, party. Party settings. Fuck's sakes. There we go. Alright. Pain in my ass. Not really, because the area that's out there could be completely encased in with a teleporter inside of it, which means the only way to actually get back out into space later is going to be when people use that teleporter to go into the structure that you build out there that doesn't show space around it. No, once you're out there, yeah, once you're out there, the teleporter is out there. So you can start whenever you want to decorate out there and continue like your castle, fortress, whatever the fuck out there, which is basically what I'm building. That's what you'll do. Is you'll literally just click on your teleporter and go. Yeah, you'd never be able to tell. Exactly. You could build multiple different rooms, multiple different areas, all encased, closed in with a teleporter inside each one, and the only way to get to those areas would be through the teleporters. It's very, my theme is very empty at the moment. Like, my theme used to be amazing. Now it's pretty plain. Like, okay, what I would say is go out there right now and just build a teleporter called Temporary Pad. Okay, climb up the glass, up towards the top right corner. You'll see where I'm standing. Right up here. Okay, now, with your head sticking up through the ceiling, hit decorate. Decorate. Just go to decorate. There. Now you're out in space. Place your first teleporter and then wait for it to finish building, and then when you actually want to go out there and build, you're good. Now, you owe me your left nut and your firstborn child. I've never told anybody else how to get in space. I just met you. That was a huge favor. Being able to decorate out there is a huge advantage and a huge privilege, because I'm sure eventually it's either going to be really easy to get out there and everyone's going to ruin it for everyone, or it's just going to stay hard to get out there and the people who are building out there are just even more creative. I like to utilize the space that's given to me. The observatory is nice, but that big ass open square that I showed you guys a while ago, that's nicer. That's a lot of building space. Like I said, I just... try not... Yeah. Like I said, I'm streaming right now, but there's only like 2 people watching, and I'm sure one of them is AFK. So there's a lot of people who know how to get out in space, but I mean, the less people build out there, the more creative it is for the people who actually figure it out. You know? Would you like an easier method? Download the PlayStation Messages app on your phone. You... No, it doesn't. It doesn't. I connect to, from my phone to my console all the time while they're playing, while I'm playing. Was he using the Warframe app? The Warframe app can only be logged into one at a time. When you log into your phone Warframe app, it boots you off the console Warframe. The reason for that is because when you're on the phone app, you can actually interact with your Foundry and stuff. Like it's handy. Say you're at work and your Forma just finished building. Well, instead of wasting another 4 hours, you can withdraw it from your phone and start another one. Yeah, don't label it anything creative or anything. Just that's going to be your pad to just get out there so that you can build more later. Once those individual places are built, then you can put the actual teleporters with their names, like this is the heart of Cthulhu, whatever. Whatever. So is Cthulhu. The giant space spaghetti monster is real to some people. I was just fucking with you, by the way. Don't rush it. Just worry about decorating your other stuff right now. To be perfectly honest, you can just start decorating out there right now by just going out there the way I just showed you. Hey, hey, come on now. That's the plot of at least 10 different badass movies. You're in a giant spaceship traveling to Mars. And then you open a hatch and you're in the middle of a cornfield somewhere. Like, what the f... Yeah, really. Like, I'm just saying, it's sci-fi for the win. you, to be honest, you can't actually get out to the asteroid belt. Everything you see around you is actually just the walls of a cube. And if you go past those walls, it all just turns black. Oh no, I thought you were actually trying to like build a structure like around a part of this like asteroid belt. I was just letting you know, like, yeah, if you try to go out that far, it just all turns pitch black. Like, See, currently my issue is I'm trying to find my boundaries. Like you'll notice, like on the quote dance floor, like a lot of the panels were like gold and white, but some of them were just pitch black, even though they were built. And I'm not really sure what controls the limit on where things turn black, and that's what I'm trying to figure out, because the structure's not going to look that great if it's all just pitch black. It's going to look weird. If anybody needs a Limbo Prime, Asuna XD666 is selling one for 60 plat, which isn't bad. I mean, I'm kind of biased. In my opinion, the best build you could put on the Tsar is don't use the Tsar. You could probably sell it. I mean, people use it, but it's honestly not that good a weapon. There's weapons that are much stronger than it, and they don't kill you. You don't need the self-damage with Chroma. Just popping his buffs gets you a lot of the damage boost that you're going to get. I mean, he's going to take his regular damage over time. And to be perfectly honest, you wouldn't want to use your primary to do self-damage. There's plenty of secondaries you can put concealed explosives on to self-damage you. Or you could use things like the Kastanas or something. That's what most people do. They use a secondary to damage themselves. Your primary is what you're going to need for your sniper rifle. Like, if you're taking down an Eidolon. Like I said, though, like, for his damage boost, though, like, you really don't need to self-damage yourself to take out an Eidolon. You're going to take enough damage, trust me. His buffs usually max out after a few seconds just from the Vomvalist shooting at you and the amount of attacks the actual Eidolon is using. Oh, it's not a terrible ribbon. It's just, personally, I don't bother with the gun. I mean, I know a lot of people who favor it, but like I said, in terms of, like, damage output, I'd rather be using something like a Tigress Prime. Or an Archiplasmor. Archiplasmor is inaccurate as shit, but still a heavy bang. I call bullshit. Said I call bullshit. I can see glass. Why do I see glass? Oh, in the two corners, there's like glass, like over where I'm standing, for example, and you can't see outside. You can just see the glass itself. It's like, why is there glass? It's the wall of a cave. Why is there a window? I swear to God, I'm going to come in here one day once it's all built, and I'm just going to be like, I found a hole. those are some special rodents. Oh, I did find a hole where I can see space. You guys haven't filled it in. No, seriously, if you guys want to close this in, you just might want to come move this rock just a inch or two. Oh, come over here. If you look right here, this hole right here under this yellow rock, if you go underneath it just a little bit, actually has a gap that shows the stars directly out in front of us, and there's no rock blocking that. So I'm like, that's one of those gaps you guys were talking about filling in. You might want to fill that in. Oh no, I just figured I'd let you know. Okay, right where I'm standing, like where you see my necros, right here, walking back and forth, there's... Oh, yeah, Louis knows where it is. Like, the hole itself really isn't a big deal, it's just this one here has a unrivaled, like, if you get the perfect angle on it with your camera, you can see the stars from that one hole. So it's like, just put like a little rock, like, right where we're standing, and it'll be fine. Well, yeah, like that's what I said. Just move this rock like just size it up once or twice, or just move it just slightly down a little bit, and it'll fill that gap in completely. I just figured I'd let you know because you guys were like, "Oh, we're trying to fill it in," and I was like, "I found a hole. Yeah, it's a pretty big hole, showing the stars and stuff, you know." Well, it's the only major gap that I've found. I mean, I looked around quite a little bit here to try and see if there was anywhere that needed major fill-in. I don't see anything else jumping out at me, so I think that's pretty fine for now. If that's all you guys needed, I'll probably hop out here in a minute. You know. Look at that, I showed you how to get outside, and I patched your hole. I don't know why, but in my brain all I can hear is, "You're the best around, nothing's gonna ever keep you down." Oh, Christ. Let me see. Yep, perfect. There you go. Yeah, I was surprised you guys missed a gap that big. I was like, it's like a football-sized hole, bro. Like right. You should call them rubble rodents. Try to. I'm not trying to tell you what to do here, but it'll look a lot more fluid if you just try to align some of the grain too, like the flow of the rocks on the boulders. Oh, no biggie then. Oh no, I just meant like if, like you know how when you like drill out a tunnel, how it all has this like flowing kind of grain to it after like the length is dug out. Nah, man, chisel and hammer, all the way. It's all about that tink 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 tink. Alright, well, I guess I'm gonna jump out because I'm actually in a PlayStation party right now. I wonder if they're still there. Yep, I'm in a party with like 6 people. Yeah, if you need anything else, like I said, hit me up in Alliance, just at Lunakore, anytime. What the fuck, 300 E-tits? What? My mom has a big booty, wanna lick her hole? What? The fuck are you talking about, Skullhood? The badge is the Alliance badge. That's the badge you guys will be able to wear. Yeah, like the teleporter is kind of like instant transmission from like planet side to ship. You know what I mean? Yeah, glad I could help a little bit. Well, the thing is, yeah, like I said, you could have a like surface base on an asteroid, even though you're like the internals are where the most of the fortress would be. Alright, I'm gonna leave you guys to it. Nice talking to you guys, and like I said, I'll be in a live chat. No problem at all. Have a good one, guys.
True. Yeah, but quarantine ring is helpful, but oh well.
The obscuring ring.
Lets me not be seen from a distance. I need to give you rings, actually, Dante.
I got 2
Oh, we
rings.
missed an enemy. Come here, Zygar. Or Kyle, look. Look at what we missed. Look at this little
I don't know
crap.
where.
I'm
Ooh,
confused.
what's this? What is that?
Just responding to some PlayStation messages real quick. There we go.
What
I
do
think
need
you
to
got time.
Oh,
Hey,
right.
What?
Plus, he's away of the blue,
So,
so we can get more people in here.
oh, okay, cool.
Wait, can I use a ring? Boost physical. Wait, what?
Operator,
Got two
Hang
of
on.
them.
diagnostic.
I'm gonna
Saga
give you something
ring,
real quick.
All systems
shorten
go.
spell
You don't need to
casting
fear.
time. Boost. I'm gonna use this one.
Huh.
You're sure
I
you
don't know.
used a dried finger?
Yeah, I used a dry finger.
Maybe we need to get one invader in here to get it started.
I don't
Or you
know.
said you're getting on, right?
I'm on right now.
Can
You go
you
to the
go
halfway
to the
fortress
halfway
and place your
fortress?
red summon zone.
Yeah.
Uh,
I'm gonna use the fire clutch ring, probably.
Fire clutch
It's
ring isn't helpful unless you're using, or unless you're running pyromancies, which you are not.
How about the
or you have a weapon with
constant
fire
flame?
damage.
Right,
Also,
alright.
it's also used for glass cannon setups.
Not good for you, Dante. I mean, what, Dante?
that's good
Here,
for
You have to be
put
really
on it.
good at avoiding hits.
I'm
Dante,
trying to
put
see.
on the Havel ring I gave you and the ring of steel protection I gave you, along with the ring of favor I
Havel?
gave you.
Wait a minute, so confused. Oh.
Okay, I'm at the halfway fortress waiting for Zykor's summon sign.
You
Wait a minute,
can't really
okay.
summon this Dante ring.
You get it.
Havel. Oh, Havel ring. What else?
Just get it on
Equip the Havel
Uranus.
ring. Equip the
That's
favor
it?
ring.
It's just a
And
drop in
equip
the ocean areas.
Oh, ring to the favor ring. Alright, there we go.
equip that.
I always thought it was a space only drop for the longest time.
And what does that do anyway? Maybe that's cool.
Havel's ring increases your carrying
It used to
capacity.
be Arcwing only, but technically every mission on Uranus counts as an underwater Arcwing mission. So.
Yep.
It also drops in the water area on Earth for some, I've noticed.
Because it's a tile, it's the Uranus tile set that they moved.
Yep.
I haven't needed to go for Tolarium in a long time.
They don't really use it
Or
for
ever,
anything.
for that matter. I remember my first time getting the Itzel. That's my favorite Arcwing.
I'm just waiting for them to summon Zykor. Or for
I'm
Riot
waiting
to
until
tell me
it's
it's
primed
about
to
to be
fucking Itzel.
nighttime.
Oh.
I think we're pretty overdue for another primed Arcwing at this point, don't you think, guys?
We'll probably get one
actually
with the
really
space
like
or the
Arcwing.
railjack.
A strategic location has fallen into enemy control. It must be liberated. Converge on the way.
I like Arcwings quite a bit.
That's how Canadian the story is. Others thought there was a chance the store was being run by a fairy.
Here. If you see a red summon sign, pick it up.
Alright. Hello, Charles.
I think I find it quite funny when you make that sound too. You do make that sound.
I thought it was funny when both of you took me on and lost.
Where is Zykor?
I mean,
Ah,
really,
no.
like, you guys have no shame double teaming a guy and losing.
There you are. Hey, cut it out.
I know. Hey, Zykor.
I
Where's Charles at? Oh no.
hello.
The black child.
Down Trisco.
Wait, can I attack Charles?
Why
Tell
are
us
you
when it's
gonna
dusk.
try fighting me?
Don't.
Oh. Actually, this is a perfect opportunity to play fight, so I'm gonna try out my new setup.
I'm not gonna attack him though. I'm not gonna attack him. So.
Okay, come on. You guys leave me alone. I'm gonna 1v1 Zykor. If I die, I die. You can heal Zykor.
I still need you to capture what enemy can, Lieutenant.
Oh.
The Annie soundtrack, of course.
No, he's just using that stupid
Tomorrow,
dagger.
tomorrow, I love
You've already
you.
tested
Tomorrow,
this,
it's only a
Kyle. Why are
day
you
away.
needing to
No, I
use
haven't.
Yeah, you have. You used it on me.
You've reached the location. Clear out enemy hostiles.
Stop, Kyle. Let him.
Fine.
Stop fighting. We're waiting for people now.
Zykor, you might want to heal the poison.
As it takes his health down, man.
Use this. Or not.
Right, is it dusk yet?
No.
Wait, go back to the bounty board and tell me how much time is left before it resets. Because night officially starts at the 50-minute marker. And I believe dusk is at like the 1 hour marker. Or I can just use the clock on my phone. I'll just use the clock on my phone.
Hello.
Please don't whistle in your mic.
Yeah, please don't. Okay, Cetus, day night. Okay, so we basically have 12 minutes. Or, yeah. Well, 12 minutes until... Basically, we have 12 minutes until we start logging back. Well, I guess this is a gank then.
Make it as quick as possible. Ah! Oh dear. Miss me!
Dude, what the fuck are you doing?
I'm just standing. Why is my health low?
Because Zycor started attacking me for no reason.
Oh, Charles, no, my health is low. Oh, that's not good. Oh.
We murdered him, don't worry.
So can anybody
I
else heal me?
somehow hit him with 2 charge decks though. I was a bit curious about that one.
Oh my god. You know that isn't even the heaviest hitting weapon in the game. You know your other sword hits harder, right?
My profane. I
Yeah.
know.
For that attack, your profane don't hit much harder. I don't know why you don't use that instead. He's using the demon sword. You know what?
That's my
Summon me.
PvE. I know. I'm aware. I have it too. I'm fairly aware of how strong it can get. Dante, let's just go kill the Crystal Sages.
A what?
We're gonna go kill
Yeah, I'm
Crystal
going
Sages.
back on Warframe.
Because they're not gonna be of any use. Come on.
I thought
Come on,
Kyle was
Dante.
gonna help me.
I guess we'll get ready for the Tridalon.
Now,
Lunakore.
in this boss fight, if you see blue shark coming towards you, you run the other direction. I'm not reviving you.
Zilla, do you want to do the Tridalon, or should we take Zycor?
You guys can take
Zycor.
whoever.
Okay. Then I guess it's gonna be me and Lunakore carrying. Yep. I know.
Oh dang.
I'll heal the lures, Lunakore. I'll heal the lures and help break down the shields. You guys stay as Tenno and just kill the sprites. Like literally just sit there in your Tenno states and just kill sprites. That's all you have to do.
Yeah! They're
You gotta
called
realize,
cockers.
most high mastery rank players did so by repeating a defense mission over and over, meaning they know nothing about the game and are therefore noobs. High rank noobs.
Yep.
I say that all the time, and no one listens to
We
me.
all say it all the time, Zilla.
Yes, I am a high mastery rank, but I have also had a capped out mastery rank for, like, ever. Like, as they release new stuff, I level it up.
Yeah.
I don't care about my mastery rank. If I wanted to, though,
I don't really care about the
most
rank itself, but I
hours-
mean, I inevitably have a high master rank because I level up every item in the game. Like, I own every
I
single
care
item
more
and I
about
level them
hours
all
than
up, so...
mastery rank.
Well, he also
Oh,
has more
right.
hours than me. And you.
I think I
know,
might
I'm
have
aware.
more hours than all of you combined.
You do not have more hours than all of us combined.
Probably not
Well,
me
that
and
depends. Are
Kyle
we talking
combined.
mission hours or total hours, completely?
Mission hours. You
Yeah.
still
Okay,
don't have
then
more than
probably
me and
not.
Zilla combined.
Go in.
Actually, maybe even total
Wait,
hours.
kill yourself. Wait.
I'm at
definitely
5,293 mission hours. Total hours definitely
no,
over
not
20,000.
We definitely have
I don't
probably
know.
around.
It doesn't say our total hours, so we can't check.
Warframe.
But if it's total hours, then it's definitely still high.
I wish it would show, like, mission hours versus, like, idle hours, because most of my time is spent in my
That's
dojo or
purple
talking to people.
Zilla.
I spent a lot of time in the dojo too.
Oh my.
Like, sitting on my ship, like, shooting the shit, watching, like, whatever on Netflix. I'm still in-game, I'm still talking to people, but Doesn't count.
Oh no.
By that
mine was
logic, then
mainly
I've literally just spent weeks just sitting there with my game on, which isn't the best for my PS4, but whatever. Anyways, okay, I'm ready for the Eidolon.
Don't attack random ones if you see her spawn multiple.
Right,
Tell me if you see her.
Zykor.
Oh, there she is. Uh-oh.
There she is.
Oh, I was just gonna send you guys invites because I don't trust Riot's internet. I meant 300.
Yeah,
Over here's
wow, I
the
got another
bonfire.
teammate. Crystals.
Over here's the bonfire.
Where?
You know there's a
that's-
huge
yeah.
difference between a megabyte and a megabit, right?
Yeah, like 12 times.
Well, guys, now I'm going
But although I will say, if you were at 100 megabytes a second, that would actually be insanely
Yeah, that was
impressive.
gonna say that's impressive. That's like a gigabit connection right there. I could block
That's a
that.
lot of damage.
I mean, that you must have Google Fiber and have all your data monitored at that speed.
Boy, that's a lot of damage.
I can help with the shooting if someone is willing to play as a what's it called, Volt or a Harrow.
I have my hero.
Okay, all you need
repeat
is
what you
super
said.
fucking high range, 100% duration. You can go a little higher if you want, but you just keep it around 100%. Just go for more range than anything else.
I got. What should I
What's this
infuse?
weird
Should I
fascination you've
infuse?
had with the Archoplasma lately? Yeah, I know. I said lately, as in recent.
The Archoplasmor is not very good for this because it has no precision or aiming ability. While it's definitely a hard-hitting shotgun, you're never gonna really hit the opponent unless
You know
you're,
what
like,
really
sitting
sucks
on
about
his
Chroma
ass.
Prime coming out? I just dropped an 8th Forma into my Chroma. Well, one of them.
Wow.
It's okay.
He needs those 8 Formas
It's
too, and if I
okay.
could put a 9th, I'd put a
I
9th.
only have to put 5 Formas into Chroma Prime.
Yeah,
I'd give my freaking
still
Chroma's
get-
left testicle for an Umbra fucking mod, or a Umbra slot.
Oh, why? You want Umbra Intensify so you can break the 1,000%?
Oh no, Umbra
cap?
Intensify is already on there. I just want to be able to put
Oh.
Umbral Vitality on there as well to amplify the Intensify even further. Because I already have Vitality on my build to soak up all that extra armor boost I get.
Yeah, don't you have to form her like... Yeah, you have to form an insane amount of times.
Yeah,
Why
I'm
is
at
it that
8th
they haven't
Forma.
given
Like I
us
said, if
something
I could put a
on?
9 and a 10th Form on them, I would, just so I could fit 2 more Umbra mods. Like, or not 2 more Umbra mods, but like a maxed out Umbral Vitality as well as the Intensify.
I need to get
Umbra.
an Endo.
I need a shit ton of endo. Actually, the regular Sanctuary Onslaught, I've noticed, drops like 400 or 500 endo every round.
Like, I believe the loadout
Yeah,
I'm
that's not
using is
enough.
of, like, ridiculous
Yeah,
amount of
I
Formas.
mean, you're only getting like 1,000, 2,000 endo roughly every 20 minutes.
I need about 120,000 Endo.
Yeah, I know. That's pretty much your best chance of getting that, though. Not gonna lie.
Unless we like up the clan.
Yeah, except we have literally every research done except colors.
I'm aware.
So,
Yeah.
that's still only gonna give you like 12, 15,000 endo. Even if we
One
do.
thing I find unfair about dojos, though, I don't believe the statues from events should count for experience. Because I have all those statues, and it's unfair to people who weren't here for those events.
Yeah, that is true.
That's true.
Like,
mean,
I'm
personally, I'd still
guaranteed to
like
get a
the
rank
old-
up in my clan before any fucking person who doesn't have those old event statues. That's a huge unfair advantage.
I think what annoys me is that all these people are getting like, you remember how Neja used to be a sortie frame?
Yeah.
Yeah. Don't
Yeah, and
remind
then now
me.
you can
I
just
had like
buy 'em
7
from the
sets of
dojo.
her up for trade the day they made them not tradable. I was pissed.
But what makes you angry?
It's just that they keep like making everything so much easier for new players.
Yeah, that is true. It makes a lot of the shit I work for seem less valuable.
Like primes, I freaking hate that they give primes away on Twitch.
Well, no.
Why?
You want to know
Because
the
they
most?
immediately
No.
made Trinity worthless.
Do you want to know what the most unfair advantage was ever? When Necros Prime Access was a thing. Congratulations,
mean?
Oh
you're a
yeah, give
Mastery
like
1
Master
who
Ranks
just
2s
bought the
and
Access
3s,
pack.
Tigress
Now you have
Prime.
Necros Prime, a Galatine Prime, and Tigress Prime, which you can now equip at Mastery 1 because you bought the Access. What?
You know what? I freaking hate how Nikana Prime.
Is Mastery
You had to
1?
get to
What the
Mastery.
fuck?
Yeah. Yeah, I know. Like, I would like love it if like, because Nikana is Master Rank 4, Dragon Nikana is Master Rank 8. Why not make Nikana Prime Master Rank 12? It would only make sense.
I assumed it was. I feel like the guy who typed in Mastery 1 was supposed to put in like Mastery 11. It's like the world's most
I
epic
think
typo.
that they're just gonna up the Master Rank with the rework. Honestly, they almost definitely are.
They better.
Well, actually, I always made a joke though with Zilla, where I said, imagine if it was Mastery Rank 1, but you needed a Dragon Nikana as one of the parts to build it.
I wouldn't mind that.
Like, just kind of like a little
use your
troll.
Dragon Nikana to build the Nikana Prime, like you had to use a Nikana to build Dragon Nikana.
Yeah. Because I mean, the thing is that the Dragon Nikana, like, how do I put it? The Nikana will always lose to the Dragon Nikana. Or, to the Dragon Nikana. The Dragon Nikana will always lose to the Nikana Prime. I mean, really, who actually makes the Dragon Nikana? Or who actually uses the Dragon Nikana anymore?
To be
I haven't seen
perfectly
a single
honest,
person.
they should add
I
like
do, actually.
they should keep the like base slash damage and stuff, but just add fire damage to it, like extra bonus fire damage or something.
Yeah, I'd be fine with that.
Because Dragon Nikana just seems like a completely useless weapon at this point.
It is
Like,
a really
aside from
useless
Mastery
weapon at this
Fodder.
point. I mean, it's getting a rework, but
I remember when Dragon Nikana was one of the strongest fucking weapons in the game.
I remember
Rivaled
when
only
it's
to
a
things like
developer exclusive.
Sindo.
Mastery ranks are gay.
Yes.
Are you making that the clan motto?
No, but I should.
Anyways, yeah, Lunakore, you gonna join up? We're getting ready for the Tridalon. It's dusk right now. Luna, you gonna join for the Tridalon? Sent you an invite. Stop ignoring me.
Pure aggressive typing.
Come on, I brought out my Trinity for this. My Trinity that's infinitely better than Zilla's.
I wouldn't say that.
You're right, infinite's a very big statement. My Trinity that's multiple times better than Zilla's. A
No, you
large
just
enough
start
value that
using
one might consider it infinite.
Is he typing?
I think he
I
is.
am, yes.
Anyways, Luna, you ready to join? Dusk.
And I'm already in Cetus. 1 second.
Oh, I guess we'll go to Cetus now. Beep. Oh, he just joined the squad. Okay, whatever. Start when you're ready.
Well, I'm just gonna go play some more Frame Fighter with randoms.
Go ahead. I really hope they keep updating Frame Fighter though. Why the fuck did you bring... No, actually, go run away, get some stacks, and then buff Lunakore.
Oh, I gotta
Because
match.
if you have high power strength, you can double up his damage. It's called the Infested Dragon setup. Because it doubles up all of his stats. Or it doubles up the stat strength of his Vex armor if you have high power strength.
And now you've learned something new. Alright.
Okay, I'm gonna go get some lures. You guys go find the Eidolon.
Never. Where does it usually spawn in at, anyways?
There's a few locations. Just run around the map, you'll find one. Okay, it has an
Pretty much next to any big, large source of water.
yeah, pretty much.
Oh, like Darthot Lake.
Yeah, that's a big one.
Ooh,
But it
first
can also
things first.
spawn in over here. It doesn't spawn in though until the alarms go off, and the alarms haven't gone off yet.
Oh. Now when I hear the alarms, I'll start looking.
Really? How did he even?
I don't like being shot at. Leave me alone.
Yeah, something's shooting at me also.
Fucking wires.
What are you talking about? That thing was empty. I already killed the driver.
I think I have two of them flying around me. Annoying. Another one.
Okay, so he wants to spam.
It is really hard to hit a moving target at 800 meters away.
It is. By the way, I was gonna say you might end up putting Forma into the Rubico Prime, Luna.
Meh. I have a 7 formed Lanka
You have a
fucking
good Rubico
Godboard
Riven.
11, so...
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
okay.
it's better than the Lanka now. So
Sort
it's going
of.
to immediately destroy the meta. Yeah, the Rubico
Yeah.
Prime's coming with Chroma, and it's gonna destroy the meta.
Not really.
In my personal
I'm
opinion.
not going to change.
I mean, it's definitely going to
I'm
be,
not
if you
gonna
have a
change
good
either.
rhythm
I'm
for
just
it,
gonna stick
you
with my
can,
Volker rate.
it's definitely going to be
Welcome
more,
back,
if you have a
Rhino.
good rhythm
Just
for
in
it,
time
you
to
could
see me do a
probably
triathlon like
overpower
you've
it.
been begging for.
Yep,
You do beg for Tridolon a lot, though. Honest.
I do.
I might
Not
start.
really.
Not really. They're fun the first time you do them, and then they become time-consuming and lame and boring and repetitive and blah.
Hydralisk is pretty boring after you see it 4 times.
Personally, I just want more Arcanes. I don't really give a shit about fighting them.
The Gondolist is my favorite. I can't wait for raids to come back out.
I wonder if we'll have an, well, they said that if we have an Arcane, they did say that when they're putting raids, they'll give the raids a Tenno component, so it's very likely we'll have sentient raids. If that's
Well,
interesting. So
we
most
already know
likely-
for a fact that the final Hunhao fight, when we actually fight Hunhao himself, not a data illusion of Hunhao, that we will be using, like, Arc Wings and Tennos and everything else.
I got a max, or not really max. My arc wings are already pretty
See,
set.
a mission type that
Actually,
I was
good.
talking, I used to talk about this a lot. I want to see mission types where we can control our companion. Like, you actually have to take
I
control
love
of your
stealth.
companion, sneak into, like, areas and, like, take down enemies and, you know, open a door for
Yeah, I
your
wouldn't
Warframe
mind
and
that.
shit.
My
How
my
is it
Kubro,
not
she's
nighttime
had
yet?
I formed her 8 times.
It would give a, interestingly updated playability to, you know, Kubros and stuff.
Yeah. Or, you know, give us more crap to do with our companions. Because, like, the most that they've given us lately is just a bed that they can sleep in.
Oh, actually, I might end up having to bail on the Tridolon, because I agreed to do something, apparently.
And then the Kubro toys that you can buy, they don't even mess with those.
Hey, so, if I'm gonna bail on this, because I
Okay,
might,
dude,
because real life
one of
might
those
fall.
Kubro toys looks straight up like a fucking vibrator.
Hey, so I might have to
you're not
bail on
talking
this
about the orange
because
one, are you?
apparently I have to go help Devin and George because they found a cockroach infestation in their house. So
How do you find a cockroach
so this is gonna be an
infestation?
interesting night.
Like, you either
Like-
have cockroaches or you don't have cockroaches. There's usually not a moment where you just turn on the light and you realize there's a million cockroaches there.
Well, no, they
Like,
just
how
asked
is
me if
this
I could
just a
help them move
realization?
something out into the street because they have a cockroach infestation.
Well, that's what I'm saying, though. It's, like, weird. Like, they never noticed that there was,
So,
you know,
anyways,
cockroaches
Zilla,
and
can you
shit?
do me a favor and swap out with me for the Tridolon? On. You know damn well you want an Arcane Fury, and this is the only way you can get it.
Nuh-uh. He could spend like $200 on platinum and then just hit the trade tab up, you know.
Or, you know, I could wait for raids to come back and then just spam the Jordas raid.
Okay,
Raids
first of
aren't
all,
coming
those
back.
raids aren't coming back, and second of all, they're not going to give Arcanes.
Yeah, I was
What do
gonna
you mean they're
say,
not coming
well, they
back?
might give Arcanes, but they're not gonna be the same. They'll be like, I don't even know what the rewards are
Yeah,
gonna be.
just
But
crap too.
my guess is
Or,
I
like-
want to see unique items that can only be acquired from raids that are just straight up overpowered, like other games that have raids, like weapon parts and
Yeah, there's
shit.
going to be a host migration, but, yeah, let's go back to Cetus, and you guys can do it, because I've got to go.
I
Now,
refuse.
when you
I'm
said
going to
Vibrator
mine
and
this
Cooper
rock.
Toy, you weren't talking about the orange one, were you?
I'm talking about the one that spins and bobs.
Oh, crap.
Thing is a
I
straight
keep
up
that one
vibrator.
myself quite a bit, but for my Cooper, it's a toy.
Okay, I gotta go help do something. I'll probably be gone for, like, I'm probably not gonna be on until tomorrow. God damn it. And I gotta apologize. How about this? For abandoning. I don't like abandoning. Feels dirty.
Uh-huh.
My skills is epic.
Did you just say if you say so to him saying he has epic skills, and then I just said he drew a penis on the wall, and your immediate reaction is, oh, never mind, he does have epic skills.
Actually, that was a pretty terrible penis, just saying. I'm usually a
looked
lot
like-
better at that. Like, it looked
That's
like
what
it
she
looked,
said.
it looked like it was like being crushed at the base. Must have had a cock ring on. Badumch.
Okay, well, I'll see you guys.
See ya.
Later, bud. So, I guess this triathlon run is falling through the cracks. Not a
Hello,
big
my
deal.
name is Warframe, and they're playing Five Nights at Freddy's.
I can still do it if you need the trend, but
I don't need
I'll
anything.
be very...
and to be perfectly honest, I'm probably just gonna go do my Revenant shit since it's nighttime. Doesn't it have to be nighttime to do that?
For what again?
For Revenant.
Revenant? Oh, yeah.
I can do
Really? The internet connection quality is poor? Doesn't look poor to me.
Oh, for riots?
What are we doing?
I don't know. I don't really care about bootleg Dark Magician.
Don't get this in that Dark Magician girl booty.
Give me one more call.
Do what? Oh, Revenant just looks like a bootleg Dark Magician to me. Was whatever happened to the vampire frame that was supposed to come?
That is coming, it's just not right now.
There's usually no less than 6 Warframes in design at one time.
Revenant was farther along.
They literally don't even have a set release order. It's whichever one's finished first. Like the quests and all that bullshit, they literally work on at least 6 at a time. They can't just start a project like that from scratch and expect it to be like done on time, you know what I mean? It's like first come, first serve.
Straight along.
I don't know. I've been pretty disappointed with Warframe lately. They practically give all the new players that or stuff that we had to work for on a silver platter.
Oh yeah. So you about to get mad again on my 300-day login? I'm gonna have the Zen star.
Congrats, Caboose. Why would I be mad?
Cause I'm getting it
Because
early.
they lowered the amount of days that you needed to log in to get weapons.
I'm literally 2 logins away from day 1000, the armor set. I will be one of the first players on PS4 to have it.
don't care that much about the star.
Zenistar is fucking amazing. You will care about it.
It was retardedly OP in Dojo when it came out.
It still is. Except most people are like, oh, fuck you, I'm not dueling you now. I'm like, fuck off. Log in more, quit complaining.
Do you? I remember. It's not as popular anymore. But there was once a time.
Okay, my main
That used to
dojo
be-
loadout is the same as my main, like, loadouts. It's an Ignis Wraith with a Zenith Star and a Sonic Core. And I duel people in dojo and they're like, don't use any of those weapons. It's like, the fuck you want me to use? It's like my regular weapons. It's not like I pulled something out of my ass that's like my best dojo weapon like you did. I just came here as I am, you know, like...
I used to run a lot of dojo, seriously. And so the weapons that would annoy me the most were like Ignis and crap. Just because it's like such a wide AoE and it can one-shot. So.
Oh, it used to be worse. It used to have like that fucking infinite punch through and other bullshit. I used to kill people through the walls. Like, one of the tricks is, if you had two dueling arenas right next to each other, you could shoot the Ignis through the wall at two people who were dueling, and kill them, and then they couldn't revive. Ever.
Yeah, I remember. I used to run a lot. My main dojo weapon in the past was the Redeemer. I used to... Actually, for a while, there was this one guy, because he kept begging me for my Redeemer build. I don't like to give away my builds. I make my own builds. I don't like looking them up.
Whoa!
But he kept begging me for my build. And then when I wouldn't give it to him, he sent me death threats over like 75 different PSN accounts for 3 days straight. Over a Redeemer build. Which he didn't even have a Redeemer build.
Ha! The Revenant is trying to fight a Vomvalist instead of me.
Huh.
Which the only hint I gave him to my build was that it took 6 Forma.
Revenant. I'm invisible too, buddy. This is interesting. I'm fucking with the Revenant right now. Oh shit. Whoa! He just took a swing at me with his sword. Back to you, Betty. Do you want a cat?
Actually, I kind of feel like using Chroma right now.
Yeah. Alright, you gonna join us?
For what?
I don't think it's gonna do the try-to-alarm crap. It's not really that interesting or fun, honestly.
Ow.
Like, the most fun is getting to see the Gauntletist and Hydralist. Just to look at them.
My shit looks good.
Nita really just kill
Don't die.
a Eidolon.
Cat, fuck off.
And I guess, like, how crazy their attacks are, but that's about it.
I just one-shot the Revenants. I'm on my Chroma with my Lanka equipped, so it was like, what up, buddy? Shabang!
Wait, hell, what do you have to do in the Revenant quest now?
You gotta give a handshake to the water, like, twice, 3 times, and then you gotta kick his ass.
Oh, and Eidolon?
No, the Revenant.
The Revenant. Does it involve your Tenno?
Nope. Well, yeah, you gotta put a mask on.
Well, I know that. I mean, in the actual fight, otherwise I think I could take it pretty easily.
I didn't try to use them, like I switched to my Tenno for a split second to kill a Vomvalist, and the Revenant just kind of like melted my Tenno, so it didn't really seem like a thing. I mean, you never know. I mean, I wasn't really trying to use my Tenno. I'm probably, if I would have turned invisible and actually tried to attack him or something, I mean...
I don't like using my Tenno. I haven't even built another moat yet, or an amp yet. I mean,
you really should. I mean, I could give you a combination that's basically an Arcaplasmor as your main with a friggin' Opticore as your secondary with a fucking increased crit chance. It's a beast of a setup. Like, to regular enemies it does like 90,000 damage. And it counts as a stealth weapon.
Somehow. They need to they need to fix the stealth. Put it back how it was in the past.
Which was...
You could actually kill one enemy in an area without no one seeing it, and then not alert everything. Because now you kill one enemy in the area, and no one saw or heard it, they swarm you.
They killed Joe! Get him!
Stealth is practically non-existent now in Warframe. Unless you're like invisible.
Attack, and then I might squeeze in an Eidolon. Unless, what are you guys up to?
I'm just sitting and see this.
I'm wondering, I want to at least try to kill A, I don't know. Oh, you guys too much about the trial thing anymore?
But I don't know where Riot's at, but he wanted to do this more than anyone, and he's kind of squandering that.
Oh my god. I already know it's on just so that I'm able to reach rank 2 in the quilts, and that's it.
I haven't seen Revenant's animations yet. Let me check those out. This Rhino just walked in front of me. Do we have a problem, sir? I think you'd lose that fight. Let me check. Rank 9, only 285 hours.
Oh.
And he has Warframes on his wish list. I don't trust him.
Chris, the only thing on everything that's on my wish list is like every item I don't own in the game, and it's mostly just noggles. And
I just want
crap.
cosmetics.
It's mostly Tenogen packs because I started buying them one by one as they started releasing them, and then they just started releasing shitloads of them for ridiculously high prices, and I was like, all right, guys, you can fuck off at this point. I am not spending like 30,000 platinum on Tenogen.
I only have 10
like,
platinum.
I love having every skin, but I mean, I had to like draw a line at some point. I buy a pack maybe once every 3-4 months whenever there's like a skin that I really like on like a frame and I don't own it yet. I'm like, fuck it, just buy the bundle. I never buy an individual skin if I can get the bundle at a discount. Fuck it, I'm gonna buy them again, like eventually. May as well get a discount.
I only buy crap that I want, or stuff that I know I will use.
Oops.
Otherwise, it's all practically useless to me. I think the last thing I ever bought though was like the Stalker theme for the when you load it into the game and for your start menu. So everything's black and red for me.
What do you want, Cat?
Huh? Oh, I like black and red.
I use a lot of black and red. I like black, red, white, and gold.
I use black and red for everything.
Operator, did you hear that? It said
It's on all my Warframes.
Why the hell am I on a regular Rhino? Dear God.
My Tenno. I liked how I like the way they did the sound in the planes with the storm.
Huh.
It sounds nice.
The helmet's ugly as fuck.
For who?
Revenant.
Yeah, he just looks like a bootleg Dark Magician to me.
I mean, I'm sure I can make his body a little cooler with some accessories and kick-ass cyan down and color him up a bit, but that helmet's gonna need a miracle. Okay, why the fuck am I on a rhino? Seriously, with a fucking candy cane. This must be one of those things, like, occasionally I let people get on my account, like, on SharePlay and just make a frame, like, real quick. Like, fashion frame it up, like, preview it and see what it looks like. Somebody put me on a fucking regular rhino with a fucking candy cane. I'm like, what the hell?
In this lighting, my Umbra looks almost like a really light gray. It's weird.
Oh.
Kinda figured he was just gonna ditch us. No. I was wrong.
Oh shit, I gotta go check out that thing coding wanted to show me. Totally just read that and I forgot to go check it out.
So what are you on the other account for? No.
Intruders are open this location's
I get on Warframe to go back to Dark Souls. I guess I'll hop on.
No. What happened?
Forgot to go for the caches.
I was about to just say, let's just do Man and Eidolon, but yeah.
Hey man, and Eidolon. I don't have the amp for that. I don't really care about amps, but I should probably build one. I don't want to know other people's amps. I don't like knowing or building off of other stuff.
I'm not building another amp until either I need it or I'm max ranking it was.
Hang on. Dante, where are you at now?
There's none in the waterway.
I guess not. So I guess we'll just get Riot up to the Twin Princes. What thing? The soul thing? Which is? You'll have to be more specific. What thing? Gale? Gale's pretty gay. I didn't see a woman with him.
Maybe does things for a woman.
Nah, she's dead. Doesn't count.
Nah.
Gale was gonna kill her anyways. It's in his name, Gale.
I'm stupid.
Build the Dark Sigil. Still insufficient souls. I need 5 million more. No. Not really. Not for me.
Ow.
Oh, I should probably get off now. Could imagine Madison's probably gonna want to call in the morning and... I'm aware. But I'm assuming she's probably gonna want to call in the morning and I don't want to sound tired. Yes, I know. Unless, wait, what are we doing in Dark Souls now? Because right now, Dante needs to go get the Laurel Valley bonfire before the bridge. Then we need to go kill the Abyss Watchers. Yeah, and then we need to go kill the Abyss Watchers, and then the Deacons of the Deep.
Alright, why don't we just get Dante the Holy Moonlight Blade from the dance from Osiris? Yeah, but I activated the bot type for the dancer when he first got the game. Why
Yeah, wait, we didn't kill it, did we? No, because we were scaled down. If it's any consolation, I have 5 Storm Rulers.
I have 3. Well, actually I have 2 now. Somehow I was able to give one to Riot.
Brilliant. Dante was asking me for a Storm Ruler.
Because I have to deal with a deer. And that's not a help.
It's not that hard. I'm willing to help if you want to help with my video.
Oh, I don't want to fight the deer again.
Huh? Oh, it's a blade.
Oh,
not really, because you need your proofs of conquest kept. You know what that does, right? You get the dark.
There's also a secret down there, but there's no loot down there right now.
She gives you a pretty retardedly overpowered buff. I think it's a miracle.
Get that last one as well.
Buffs your weapons.
Buff your weapon with the same type of buff that appears on the Blade of Judgment.
Moonlight Greatsword on crack.
Yeah. It's supposed to be true lunar magic, true dark magic, even though the effect that looks, even though the miracle that looks like human pyrite is actual dark magic, but yeah.
But yeah, no, can you imagine what what my sight is gonna be like with that buff? I can't wait.
I want to use one of the other sites in the game, but they don't have any unique combos, which kind of makes it feel
Which one?
the one. I was thinking about using a regular great scythe, but I don't really have any. I
What
don't
would
the
be so
Corvian
bad
now.
about oh the Corvian? Corvian's fine
I
because I
don't wish
had
the
to.
Corvian had a. Oh, I understand, man, the
That was also
great
my very
scythe
first time.
combo. I understand the great scythe combos, but I don't understand why the other two scythes aside from free have the same combo.
I haven't seen the Pawn of Night Scythe. I want it though.
The only thing special about it is the typical Pawn of Night, night weapons ability to just make a magic version of it.
I guess I'll get back on Dark Souls after all this talk of Dark Souls.
Extremely very to get though. I also have the Drake from a great sword.
I like that weapon.
There's the torsion beam device, but they've
I
taken
have
over
that.
the key. Find it.
Huh?
And that means neither.
Have.
Zola doesn't get rid of weapons or armor.
Psychor calls me a hoarder. I don't know why.
Quick, pick up
She
the key.
keep it all.
Couldn't see the last little drone sitting there.
You got the key. Now get back
Would
to
you
the
get rid
portal.
of weapons and armor in Dark Souls 3? I didn't think so.
If I already had it, yes, I would. I don't like to keep duplicates unless I have to.
Yeah, you know what those duplicates caused me to do?
What?
When Zycor, or when Dante started this game, and when Riot got here
Defenses set on overdrive.
again.
Get through the portal before it melts down.
Because I made Riot fight against 4 different Ring Knight Great Swords. What are you talking about? I made it like a fair and simple boss fight, just like how I did to Dante. Which door?
I'm gonna go upload my
You're
slave.
outside the Twin Princess door?
Well, I'm having so much trouble getting past that one ring.
Grand Archives or Twin Princess door?
Objectives are complete.
Hands going
I'm
up.
gonna go
Oh, you already
upload.
went through the Grand Archives? Yeah, coward. Okay. No, don't worry about it.
I'm like, you can kill
Identified
everything in the
10,000
same amount of
credits.
time. It's just depending on
Not
whether
bad.
you feel like it.
Now remember, Twin Princes are weak to Frost and Lightning, and Lorien is weak to Magic, while Lothric is weak to
I will be right
Strike
back.
or Physical.
Okay, I'm joining you guys. I don't mind fighting.
Okay, my summon sign is down right before the arch going into their room.
Summon press any button. Mystical thing, Dark Souls 3 Fire Fates Edition.
You ever notice how in those statues next to the Twin Princess wall where they're holding their head in their hands, it kind of looks like they're just putting their penis through their head.
Bye.
You're gonna summon me or not, right?
I like celery. Weirdest thing I ever heard a YouTuber say.
As a Blade of the Dark Moon, which
I don't
I'm
have
only
to
playing
really...
as the enemy for a bit to learn their most stupid friggin' weapon buff that I want.
Because
You're
they
hollowing,
don't...
right? Oh, never mind. Okay, never mind. On my screen, you were like hollowed, and then it appeared as normal.
The Cathedral Night Army is disappointing me because what they take their play is different than what's the enemies you actually use. Alright, let me just go and put down some design.
Because you're not held. Yeah, why can't you use one then? Yeah, you probably shouldn't use that. I already saw it when I spawned in here. Ugh.
Oh,
Just don't look at your face, it's okay. Come on. Oh wait, can you drop more souls? I need 15 more. 15 more. Million more.
oh.
Not 15 million. 5 million more.
Anyways, my summonson's down.
It's over there.
Yes, still up here.
You.
I'ma use the cestus.
Not recommended. Why are you
Settings.
playing as him? You know I drew a picture of him like being cut down.
I
Yeah, but
still
those were
question the
What's going on, buddy?
You know, technically this would be a kismet. Technically, we met 3 times
I
in the
think we're
same
on
day.
Earth now, right? I think we're on Earth.
Technically, but I mean, it can't be because we're like, same alliance, but whatever.
Oh wow, I was muted that whole fucking time. Son of a bitch. On my stream, it probably looked hilarious. I was sitting here with my mouth going like blah 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 blah. It's like
Just tell them it wasn't important and they didn't need to hear it.
Anywho, I figured I'd
Yeah.
come in and annoy you guys since it was a fairly fresh new party up on the list and I didn't have to scroll too long. I noticed one of you is streaming. The only reason I noticed is because I find it weird that my icon doesn't show that I'm streaming. I have been streaming. My stream is 3 hours and 36 minutes in, but in the party it said I wasn't. I don't know. Weird.
Yeah, I got bored and turned on